make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Ready.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyon, said hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens, that's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Back from the break. WDA conference play is back. The Majets are back in North Dakota. And Bryce Goodnick, you know what else is back? One of the brightest stars in this sport in this state. Maggie Fricke set to return for the first time in over 360 days since last December. Went out with an injury and is back today, suited up and expected to be in the lineup against the Williston Coyotes as the WDA conference season resumes. Now in the month of January, we'll welcome you into the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show on the PSP Network. Alongside Bryce Goodnick, I'm Owen Patterson on the call. Ready for this one? Should be a good one between Williston and Minot High, two teams that have been heavy in the topic of conversation throughout Division AA girls basketball, but the preseason and early part of the season. Good to see a matchup today on the varsity level for the first time in a while.
Yeah, it's been interesting these last couple years where Minot High will throw out the JV look versus Williston. I'm going to say, you can't do that. You can't do that anymore now. We've got a Williston Coyote team that's come up together in the 8th and 9th grade. Some of them are getting older now, a lot more experience with this team, a team that's ready to win, try and be in the mix for one of those spots out of the WDA in girls hoops.
Now let's set up the matchup looking at the West Region standings. It's maybe been a while since we've looked at this because, well, for the long Christmas break, we had about 2 weeks without a WDA game since I think it was December 19th is the last time Minot High and Williston were in action against the West. But as things stand, just 2 games in, Minot, Century, Mandan, and Legacy, the top 4 at the moment. Williston 1-1. Their one loss coming to Century. Hard to fault anybody for that.
Yeah, Century's loaded. A lot of depth on that team. I'm really excited to see them this year. I think that middle of the pack, as we start to get into conference play here in January and February, it's going to be very interesting. I want to see 4 through 6, how that kind of plays out here in the WDA. Those standings brought to you by Trusted Tire and Auto. How about a look at the Sport Clips Week 5 media poll? Came out on Monday during the break, December 29th. Minot, Century, Legacy, Davies, and Mandan unchanged. Of course, not much to really move at all. Nobody was really in action, especially over the last week at the end of the holidays. But I think since the last time we, of course, talked about this, Mandan moving in the top 5, an interesting sign there for the Braves. Kind of unexpected what was to come without McKenna Johnson this season. Seems though that Mandan's faring pretty well. Mandan is really looking the part, a team that's really balanced on the offensive end. Bugbee, remember that name? I talked about her last year at the region tournament. I said this girl is going to step in, do some big things in this 25-26 season. Look out for Mandan on the old west side of the state here. And how about the 2 teams receiving votes? Of course, again, it's Horace, still being left out of the top 5. They've played a pretty incredible schedule, including a loss to this Minot High team at home. So they have 2 losses this year, which is tough, but still a fantastic team. And then Williston receiving votes this week, a chance to really improve their stock early in the season. 2 of their toughest tests of the year coming back-to-back in the West, and Century and Minot High, a chance to catch the attention today with a good performance against the Majets. Yeah, we seen the struggles, when they in that conference game versus Century. We'll talk about it, but they turned over the ball just way too many times. They just really struggled behind the arc from 3 in that ball game. But I tell you what, in the wins, Owen, their 4 wins, they have allowed an average of 40 points per game. So it's been the defensive end. It's going to have to be the defensive end this evening versus the Majets as well. Yeah, the offense catches the headlines for these 2 teams, but maybe the defense going to go between the lines and decide the winner today. We've got more of our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show on the way. This is WDA Girls Basketball on the PSP Network.
Approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
Is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's going to go. So
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
This is the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, getting you set for West Region girls basketball and boys basketball. We got a doubleheader today on this Friday evening on the PSP Network. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is the 15-minute stay in your car oil change in Minot or Bismarck. Find out more of everything you do online at VIOC.com. With 25 years of Lundin's taking care of people they make local actually matter. Let's continue on with this pregame show, looking at the Northern Plains heating their keys to the game. Bryce, you mentioned a little bit in the open there for Williston. That game against Century, what got away from them was kind of their heart and soul. The three-point shooting made just 3 out of 14 from beyond, 3 out of 21 beyond the arc against the Century Patriots in that one, and they also were minus 14 in turnovers.
Yeah, that's it. Like you said, the number of turnovers. You're giving Century all these extra opportunities in that ball game. You cannot do that against a good team. And like you said, they gotta believe. I always say it. And if you're on the road, you're the underdog role. You gotta make double-digit threes here tonight to be in the game versus the Majettes.
As for Minot High, a team that has their own three-point shooting struggles, it seems, to start the year. They'll find some every now and then, but something they've really gone to recently. It's been kind of the anchor for them, their paint presence, specifically Lily Bell.
And yeah, you've seen Lily's game develop, and it's the arsenal of weapons and moves she has down in the post this year that's really stuck out to me. Not relying on the three so much. And then guess what? If they're crashing down, they got 2-3 defenders. She finds the open player all the time, whether it's Knutson, it's Rude, it's Barge. And tonight it could be Fricky. So, yeah, look for to get her touches in the paint early in this one.
Those are your Northern Plains heating our keys to the game. There's no other choice to seal your heating our game than Northern Plains. Call Dylan today at 222-2155 to make sure your furnace is ready for the winter months. Not ahead, but right now. Again, that's Dylan today at 222-2155 at Northern Plains Heating and Air. Of course, the big storyline today, when we were told really throughout the offseason, but specifically on opening day against West Fargo by Coach Jason Schwartz, that the target date for Maggie Fricke's return was January 2 against the Williston Coyotes. This day has kind of taken a while to get here, but now that we are here, we expect Maggie Fricke, who's been in warm-ups, been in practice all season long, but to actually play a varsity basketball game for the first time in over a year. Pretty exciting stuff.
And it's fitting that you and I are here, because we watched her go down. We were heartbroken for her in that game versus Horace. And Owen's got the count. It's been 384 days is what he's got down since we've last seen her. I watched her in warm-ups. I don't think she's missed a shot. She was the first one stretching, ready to go. She's excited, and hey, everyone's ready for her to get out. If you're a basketball fan, whatever team you may be, it's great to have Maggie Fricke back in AA girls hoops.
Yeah, this game always a little bit of a weird one for coaches because it's still holiday break for these kids. They're not in school today. They've kind of been waiting around, and it's not a bumped up start time. This is a normal 6 o'clock, 7:45 doubleheader, and that can always be weird. But in Maggie's case, it's kind of been the same for a long, long time now, waiting forever, it seems, to get back on the floor. But going to that point of view for a coach like Jason Schwartz at Minot High and Jacob Rotten at Williston, where you get this odd little holiday late game on the road here in Minot, how do you handle something like that? Make sure your team is up and ready to go for tip-off.
Well, on Schwartz's side, I like what he did because they're during the break. They go play a game on Monday. And they're traveling all the way out to play a good Horace team. And then you travel to go play Aberdeen. A couple wins for the Majettes there. So kind of almost like a prep for this to get back into the swing of things, going back to school with next week. I know you got another, I don't even know how many more days off you got.
I'm in college. We might be on break for a month.
You might be on break for another couple weeks. But I think, it's kind of handling that schedule. You're probably in early practice mode, too. A lot of these teams are probably doing early practices. So I really like what the Majettes did. And a little longer layoff for Williston. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they come out off a break on the road at the #1 team in the state.
Yeah, Williston, they haven't played a game in about 2 weeks now since they were in Watford City, taking on the Division A Wolves 72-33 on the road. Well, they're in Minot today, a place they haven't won in a while. A long, long time it's been for this Williston girls basketball program, but Coach Broughton bringing them up to some new heights today would be a monumental win in this program rebuild. Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show wraps up next on the PSP Network.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged, the stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Engineers at Ackerman Estvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Estvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Made Dakota Square Arco their favorite convenience store. It could be the quality of the Arco fuel, the great selection of snacks, drinks, and convenience items, the amazing touchless car wash, including their monthly car wash club, the clean restrooms, or the free air. Most of all, it's the warm, friendly customer service. See for yourself at Dakota Square Arco, 1520 24th Avenue Southwest in Minot.
Rental start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
Well, the Jets crowd has found their way back to Magic City Campus Gymnasium. First time since December 19. The Manahima Jets get a home game here since they took on Bismarck High. A close one, a 3-point win over the Demons in that last home contest for Minot High. Since then, though, wins over West Fargo, Horace, and Aberdeen Central. But it's time we talk a little bit about this Williston Coyotes team, Bryce. 2 years before Jacob Broughton came to this program, they combined to have 4 wins, all of those coming in 23 and 24. Well, in the 1 year plus since he's moved in to the head coach of the girls basketball team at Williston High School, they've gone 15 and 15. Somehow, some way, he's rebuilding this Williston program that hasn't had a winning season this century. And how are they doing it behind a group of still very young players?
Yeah, still a lot of youth. I believe there's 1 senior total on the roster, if I've got that right. He's done a terrific job. It all starts with Avery and Alex Ostrom. These two have been terrific all season long. 19.8 points per game for Avery. Alex is at 17.6. Want to talk about Klumker, Makai Klumker. She's been terrific as well. All 3 of them really good offensive rebounders. They're all in the double digits on the season. There's one more I'm going to talk about. It's going to be Riley Ergens. She has solidified herself as one of the best defenders in the WDA, causing deflection steals. Look for her to maybe match up today early in this one with Miss Lee Bell.
Talking about this Williston program, of course, a lot more recently because of the success they had. They went 11-14 overall last year. That included a big double counter win over the Century Patriots. That was the big milestone win. But let's not forget about a game that was played early last season. It was between Williston and a Minot supposedly JV team. It was basically just the Majettes without Carew Lamore, Lily Bell, and Eve Knutson. This is a Williston team that took them to overtime and won 61-60. Call it a non-counter. I don't think it did. But to be honest, this is a Williston team that saw success against the Majettes last season. Why can they replicate it today? For real, I guess you could call it, in a varsity matchup.
Like I said, I think it's Avery and Alex. I think they can get going offensively in this team. I'd really like to see Avery not settle. Get in that middle, attack the rim, try and get in the body of Lily Bell, try and get her into some foul trouble in this one. But like you said, they got 3 girls in double digits on the season. They're a team that can score the basketball. But like you said, we talked about it in the pregame. They got to take care of it. They cannot give this Majettes team extra possessions.
Williston and Minot, the first of 2 games today for Magic City Campus Gymnasium as part of this WDA doubleheader on the PSP Network. Our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show wraps up after this break. We've got starting lineups and tip-off still to come.
Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
It's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
Your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need. Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
Just about set for tip-off today between the Williston Coyotes and Minot High Majettes on the PSP Network. Starting, call it the second half. Kind of the season, you get past the holiday break, it all kind of seems like a blur until we get to the Bismarck Event Center. It's not that far away, 2 months.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm already talking about it. I've been talking about it for weeks.
I'm talking about it since last year.
I forget what day it is right now in this break.
It's time for the national anthem, though, here at MGC. Another reminder, this has been the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show on the PSP Network. Timely services that won't slow you down and no appointment needed. Stay in your car, drive through oil change. You have 15 minutes at any of the Valvoline Instant Oil Change locations in Minot or Bismarck. Find out more of everything to do online at VIOC.com. Today's broadcast also brought to you on the PSP Network by Farsted Oil. Contact Farsted Oil today to find out how their skilled sales team can help you achieve your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricants, and DEF needs. Proudly serving North Dakota, Montana, and western Minnesota since 1938 and committed to outstanding customer service and reliability. It's Farsted Oil. Meeting the Williston Coyotes starting 5 at the moment. The Coyotes bring in a 4-1 overall record, 1-1 in West Region play. That loss was to the Century Patriots on the road before the Christmas holiday. Since then, they picked up a win against Watford City. Their head coach, Jacob Braun, 15-15 over a year and a little bit more with the Williston Coyotes to this point. Meanwhile, for Minot High, they come in 6-0, the only 6-0 team in North Dakota. They got an extra game on the schedule there with Aberdeen Central. It was not an easy one, apparently, down there in South Dakota. They were challenged by a Division AA team. It's all the same in South Dakota. Aberdeen Central, but came away with a 54-43 win. The Majettes 2-0 against WDA competition, 3-0 at home. Jason Schwartz, their head coach, 109 wins over 5+ years as the head coach here of Minot High. Williston's starting lineup today will feature the 5'6" sophomore guard Riley Ergens, the 5'11" sophomore guard Avery Ostrom, the 6-foot sophomore guard number 10 Alex Ostrom, 5'8" junior guard number 11 Allie Wilcox, and the 5'10" junior guard number 25 Mika Klumker. You went through a lot of stats. I got one more for you here, Bryce. Riley Ergens, nearly 6 assists per game, sharing the rock. Somebody's got to get it to these shooters, the Ostroms.
Yeah, she's done a great job, and I know I talked about the defensive end with her and her ability to deflect, try and get Williston out in transition. But yeah, like you said, don't forget about her ability to distribute. Can kind of run the point guard a little bit at times for this YOTES team.
Meanwhile, for Minot High, notably not in the starting lineup today, but expect to see her off the bench is Maggie Fricke. The starting lineup is A.J. Rude, Kinley Barch, Eve Knutson, Cece Stevick, and Lee Bell for Minot High, led by Jason Schwartz, a team that keep winning at home. Just one home loss a season ago, and that was to Mandan in the month of January. The Jets in the home white, Williston on the road in the all black and orange.
Keep an eye on Stevick. Stevick's really elevated her game with the more minutes she's seen with Deshaw going out. She led the Majettes in scoring down there in Aberdeen, had 19 points of the 54 in that victory for the Majettes.
It was just a really odd game against Aberdeen Central, but Minot High pulled through and got a win. We're underway today, though, at Magic City campus on the PSP Network. Majettes control the opening tip. Going from left to right on your screen. Rude looking inside for Bell, instead reverses the basketball to Stevick. Still keeping it around the perimeter. Williston fending off any drive into the lane, single digits. Rude now inside for Bell, tipped. What a possession there to start for the Coyotes.
And you can see, I'm watching Ergens. I mean, her ball pressure, her ability to get after you there. Majettes unable to get a blow by there at the top of the key.
Coyote offense for the first time today. It's Wilcox looking to the near corner. A baseline drive in and out on the shot, though, was Avery Ostrom. Minot out and running with Knutson. Finds Barch on the near side. Good help defense by Wilcox. She'll run the floor. Get it back. Alex Ostrom, 3 missed. Still scoreless on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Bell looking to drive this time. Gets all the way into the lane. The fadeaway shot is good.
I like that. Isolate her. Clear it out. Using the glass. Nice patience there by Lely, kicking off our scoring this evening.
Took a while for the first bucket. They expect these offenses to have their moments like usual. Some of the more high-powered offenses in the West region. Wilcox was traveling there. Didn't really know what to do with the basketball.
I don't think she realized how open she was down there. Defender left and shuffled her feet there at turnover.
Minot again chooses to keep, well, now they put Bell down in the post. Double team was there, contact and free throws coming up for Lely.
This has been her game, Owen. Last versus West Fargo Horace, 9 of 10 from the free throw line. It's been her patience down on the block. Much of her success this season offensively.
From the ServPro free throw line, Bell makes the first, shooting well over 80% at the line this year. 24/7 emergency service and training technicians. It's ServPro. Second one from Bell. She's got all 4 points in the basketball game, 2 minutes in. Wonder where Williston has to go here. They've been able to move the basketball. A drive by Ostrom. Again, finds Wilcox. They play catch. Wearing out the near side of the floor. Ostrom gets big and scores Williston's first points.
You tell Alex liked that matchup. She knows she had the size advantage over Rude all the way to the bucket, getting Williston on the board.
And now that pressure defense back out for the Coyotes. They switched up into a zone here. Knutson dribbling around. It's to Bell. Paint touch. Kick out. Barch to three. Open for a bit. Back iron. Long rebound. Deflected to Avery Ostrom. Williston wants to move. There's Klumker. Nowhere to drive there. Gets it back around. Rebound tip to Avery after the Alex miss. We're tied at 4.
Little right place, right time there. You've seen it early. They've had Alex down on that block. Some matchups they like. Second chance opportunity for Avery. Tie ball game.
Bell on the drive and kick to Rude. Can Minot find their perimeter shooting yet? The answer is no. Barch saves it, but it's stolen away. Ergens in the right spot there for the steal.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job early for loose balls in this ball game.
Bell with the block of Ergens. Pretty clean looking one from way up here. Let's watch it again.
Got some Williston folks that would probably disagree with you, O&P, on that one. But
everybody else is just enjoying a wonderful defensive play right there. Ergens had her own great defensive play on the last possession.
Yeah, she is. You can see her intensity on the defensive end. Really showing here as the Majettes turn it over right back to Williston now.
4-4 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Door life is busy. That's why they'll make managing money easy. Location in North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. Find them online at bnc.bank. Quickly looking inside against the newcomer off the bench, Ava Knutson, but Coyotes losing the basketball, and eventually it results in a turnover.
I know they didn't get a bucket there, but I really like the offensive sets they're going with early. Looking for Alex. They like that matchup with her down on the block area. She's had a number of good looks here in these first few minutes.
Oh, the fact that they just attacked Ava Knutson
Correct.
right away. I mean, the recognition they have on the floor. There's the three. Comes from Mackenzie Bachmeyer.
Gotta love that. Bachmeyer, not a lot of minutes in this early part of the season, but no hesitation from her off the bench.
Williston looking for an answer. Gonna get a foul called against Minot there first. So Bachmeyer, who hardly found a minute on the varsity floor the first couple weeks of the season, drills a three. She's the only player not named Lily Bell to score for Minot right now.
You gotta love it. You come off the bench, Owen, you gotta make an impact, earn some more minutes. Bachmeyer just did that.
Ergens shot fake and drive. The extra pass, it's to Wilcoxon to score for Williston. That's point guard play right there from Riley Ergens.
Again, not settling, getting in the middle of the lane. Great pass off the head fake.
Rude gets to the free throw line. Jumper, short, long rebound to Wilcox. Gets the ball again to Ergens. Wilson a chance at the lead on this possession. Klumpker the three from sort of straight on. Battle for the board. And a timeout by Coach Broughton. It looked like nothing was happening down there. And Williston will maintain possession. 7-6, Minot High in the lead on the PSP Network.
Your day with goodness that tastes as amazing as it feels. At Blissful Bee Juicery, we serve fresh, cold-pressed juice and smoothies. Nature's best in every sip. Nourish yourself with our vibrant acai bowls with fresh fruit and granola, power bowls, protein balls, hummus, parfaits, and carrot cake. Blissful Bee Juicery. Pure, simple, blissful. Now in 2 locations on North and South Broadway.
First International Bank and Trust brings the timeouts out of the break. Wilson puts up a shot but a miss. They still trail by 1. Barch spins to the right hand, shot a little strong. And a collision in the middle of the floor. Klumpker still down, but play continues.
Yeah, some bodies on the floor early in this one. Williston's done a really good job of eliminating second chance opportunities, but now a turnover on the out of bounds play.
A lot has gone right for Williston. Just a couple of negative plays here, including that one throwing the inbounds pass towards Coach Broughton. Not pleased to be picking up that basketball. 12 minutes, 10 seconds to go, first half. A low-scoring start here in Minot. Still haven't seen Maggie Fricke on the floor. We expect her at some point today, but Lily Bell continuing her pace, scoring about 30 points per game to start the season.
Great job right from the top of the key. A shot she could easily take on that three. Play downhill, get into the body of Avery. Nice finish.
Ergens continues to handle the basketball. Pass out to the three-point shooter, Klumpker. And a rebound deflected out of bounds last by Williston. Today's broadcast on the PSP Network is brought to you in part by Minot State University. With more than 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing their education, MSU grads get jobs, period. Be seen, be heard, be you at MSU. That's Minot State University. Stevick back in the ball game for Minot. Barch, another drive on the right side, looking for Bell, gets open. Guarded by an Ostrom there. A contested shot rolls off. Alex stops on a dime, passes to Avery. Been playing varsity basketball since the 7th grade in Williston. A drive and contact. Free throws coming up for Jovi Zander.
Take that Jovi into the ball game, being aggressive, drawing the fall on Rude, her first.
Free throw is no good for Zander. Struggling at the free throw line to start the season, 0 for 6. And you hear the cheers. Maggie Fricke is back in the basketball game for Minot High. There's a point at the line for Zander. Our question kind of was, how many minutes I think she's going to get today?
Yeah, that's going to be the interesting thing here.
Got the basketball now. Going to move into the paint. Kick out. Ava Knutson the three. And Fricke's going to get the rebound. Pass out to Barch, maybe blocked. And then it goes out of bounds. Let's see. They say it wasn't blocked by Ergens. It's just off the side of the backboard and out of bounds.
Yeah, I thought maybe Ergens got a piece of it, but off the side of the backboard and right back to Williston. It's kind of been a theme here. Offense kind of hard to come by here in this first half.
Williston still trailing by just a bucket. On the BNC National Bank scoreboard, enter it into the lane. Ostrom and one.
Once again, Alex in the paint area against Dawkin. Leah Dawkin just coming into the game, picking up the foul. Little N1 opportunity for Alex.
Ostrom, a huge 18 points in the last game against Watford City. Chance to get the lead here in Minot. Would be the first of the day for Williston. We'll have to wait on that. 9-all. Eve Knutson all herself down the court with the basketball. Rude. More contact.
There's a battle royale going down in the paint here between Avery Ostrom and Lily Bell for position. Avery's not giving up an inch, really challenging her. Hard to get the ball down on the block here early.
Matchups, I'm just going to try and reset the clock. It never stopped on the foul. It should probably be about 10:08. That's where it should be at. But matchup like this, you get Williston, a team that has performed very well, but of course an underdog coming into a place like this. You know, do you try and play your basketball right away, establish your own, make Minot High play the Williston way, which we've seen as full court press, defense, and three-point shooting, and Williston's not backing down from exploring their own points in the paint.
And they're doing a very good job rebounding here in these first 6 to 8 minutes.
And now the clock isn't starting.
Try it again here. Maybe a little different set run by the Majettes. What do you think?
As we sort these things out. It's been a long break for everybody.
Nice little timeout for Lely there. You know, a little blow.
Plays just about every minute of every basketball game this season for Minot. Both Knutsons on the floor here for Minot. This is Eve with it. Looking inside for Bell. What a pass. Foul was called after that shot. It looks like it's on the shot.
I didn't think the whistle might have been a little late, but I think
Okay.
I definitely think he got it right. I think there's some body contact. That was great. Fine there. Lely back to the ServPro free throw line.
How about that pass, though? Lely going one way, throws it back the other. It's like they throw it to where only your receiver can get it.
I really like Avery. She's not backing down, though. She knows the challenge in front of her tonight.
Bell splits the free throws. There's been 7 fouls called in the first 8 minutes of today's game, and just 19 total points. Avery Ostrom guarded by Bell. There's the help defense from Knutson going after the steal, but going to get a personal.
I like that. She asked. She goes, "Is that on me?" She's got to know. It's all right. Just her first. She's got to be on the floor. She's been into foul trouble a few instances this year. One of the best defenders in the WDA.
Mika Klumker tracks down the loose ball right at the Magician logo at center court to try and drive against Bachmeyer. Spins, again loses the basketball. A lot of traffic there. Here's a pass to Zander, bottom of the backboard, and Minot High's going to clear. Tough defense there by Zander. Barch on a knee, and a timeout needs to be called by Minot High. Zander misses the shot, doesn't give up on the play. Defensive battle here in Minot, North Dakota.
This page isn't a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
Coming up, the Jerome's Collision halftime reports. Accidents happen, it's a part of life. Call 701-852-5126. Have Jerome's Collision Center get you back on the road. 10-9 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. About halfway, now exactly halfway through the first half. Minot basketball, 5 to shoot. Bell looks inside for Barch. Kick out, deflected. They won't get a shot off. Klumker pumped after the shot clock violation.
It's just great defense. They have not been able to beat Williston off the dribble drive the entire first half here. Shot clock violation.
Williston's offense, they're still waiting for that to kick into gear. We know this team can score like crazy. The Ostrom sisters, Klumker as well, terrific three-point shooters. It just hasn't been their day yet. Still plenty of time to go. I think Avery Ostrom has even scored a point yet today. Is that correct, Bryce?
Avery does have two in the ball game. She's had a couple really good looks that she normally knocks down, but
there's Alex with it, finds Klumker, quick shot at the end of the shot clock. That rebound's going to go out of bounds and favor the Majettes.
Might have a little first to 40 situation here in our first game back from the break.
Not what we are used to at all in the WDA. Even on off nights, Minot High has found a way to score 70. There's a three for Eve Knutson.
You'll see that Knutson, she is not going to force anything. She's going to take whatever her defense gives. Not great, tremendous shooter from beyond the arc.
Klumker, oh, doesn't get the roll, but and a travel too. This was going to be PSP primetime worthy.
I love the move once again, not settling. They're getting in the middle of the defense, attacking the rim, and on the other end, they've really taken away the drive from the Majettes here from the tip.
Saw that travel again on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Good find, route to Stevick. Bell the offensive rebound. Her fadeaway shot is missed. Plenty of Coyotes there to gather the rebound. Contact in the backcourt. And a foul called against Lily Bell.
It was a great backdoor cut. Stevick just unable to knock it down. Here you see number 40 in the middle of it. Again, Riley Ergens doing a lot of the dirty work for the Yotes. Best jerseys maybe in the state of North Dakota. They're Jordan brand. They got the Yotes on the back. I mean, gotta love it, Owen.
Do love it. The black and orange, underused in North Dakota high school sports. Knutson trying another three, this time from the wing. Another offensive rebound, though, for Minot. 4 out, looking for Bell. Double team comes. Another quick foul on the shot. More free throws for Lely.
I mean, you get Lely down in that kind of position, that deep under the basket. I don't think it's the worst foul in the world. Make her go earn 2 from the charity stripe.
Another make at the line for Lily Bell. Senior has moved into, again, unofficially 7th all-time, regardless of class in scoring. Passed a couple people in the last week, going over 2,500 career points.
Had 33 in a big win versus Horace. 12 of 20 from the field. Like I said, getting to the foul line at such a high rate. Going to be interesting these next few minutes without Bell on the floor for the Majettes.
Well, she leaves with Minot High having their biggest lead of the evening of 6 points. Wilcox mid-range. Williston has gone scoreless. It seems like half an hour. Could they get some at the free throw line? That'll be the job of Alex Ostrom.
Alex, she has been so active in this ball game, and it's been in the paint. Number of free throw attempts here in this first half.
Another miss at the line. Ostrom shoots an incredible 87% on these.
I might have to take a little bit of the blame, a little jinx maybe on my part.
Just got you back. 15-10 Magets. Fricky comes out to get that pass from Barch. The step through in the lane. Another miss.
A great move, just unable to finish it all up and under. Great look.
Set up for three. Another one that won't get the roll. Going to get a foul on the box out. A.J. Rude trying to move Ergens out of the lane.
I believe that's the second on Rude. So Knutsen's got 2, and now Rude with 2.
Oh, that's 8 team fouls on the Magets. Still 6 minutes to go in the half. Haven't seen that too much.
No, they really haven't. And Williston's, like I said, they're getting a good job. They got to start knocking these free throws down.
And they'll be in the bonus for a long, long time. And Ergens, a couple extra bounces there, gets it to go.
A little smile from Riley. Sometimes it ain't about how pretty they go in. They can hit that rim however many times as long as it goes down.
There's a nice swish. One possession game with Bell on the bench. Fricky working one-on-one against Wilcox. Number 2's back on the board.
Maybe Fricky is the answer of getting to the bucket on the other end.
Riley Ergens with a quick response.
What an answer off the window. 4 points for Riley Ergens here.
Now a little more offense to this matchup. Rude had an open Barch, instead hands it off. Knutsen off the screen. Still no shot here from the Magets. A good closeout defense Williston has played all first half. Rude walled off from the lane. 2 to shoot. It's got to be Fricky for 3. That won't drop. Foul on the rebound against Kinley Barch. Another 30-second possession won by the Coyotes.
Just a suffocating on-ball defense. Coach Jacob Broughton clapping the hands. Gotta love the defensive effort from your team in this one here tonight.
And a missed free throw for Williston. Rebound gets thrown back to Ostrom. Finds Ergens. Williston keeps possession of the basketball after the missed free throw. Avery gets the pass from Ergens. Another shot that won't fall for her. Third chance for the Coyotes. And now Ergens the steal. Shovel pass. Williston can set up the offense again. Avery trying to drive past Bell. Lost her footing and the basketball.
Once again, that possession, they had a number of looks right by the basket for Alex and Avery. Now it's steal.
Riley Ergens playing some crazy kind of defense. Nearly had a crazy shot fall. Let's see what we got here on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. They were Ergens playing a heck of a game.
We talked about Riley being one of the best defenders in the region, getting them out in transition. And oh, by the way, that is the third foul already on A.J. Rude in this first half.
Whether it's offense or defense for Ergens, how many players have you seen that play with as many point guard instincts as Riley Ergens does? I feel like it's kind of become a lost art.
I'm amazed with her quickness. I've seen it on film, but her quickness really jumps out. And like you said, she can distribute, she can get all the way to the rim, but Williston continues to struggle from the free throw line.
This free throw number is going to haunt them today.
Yeah.
This has been a one-possession game the entire time, and missed free throws aplenty for the visiting Coyotes. Ava Knudsen throws it away. Avery Ostrom on the one-on-one fast break with Barge. Ostrom is going to win it. Timeout Minot. Coyotes cut the deficit to 1. Still 4 minutes to go in the first half here on the PSP Network.
We realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
Thank you for joining us today on the PSP Network. WDA girls basketball from Magic City Campus Gymnasium. 17-16, Minot High's lead over Williston. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Knudsen looks inside for Bell. Back out to Barch, and Knudsen again just can't get open shot right now. Can the Majettes? Quick passing, but Williston's all over it. It's Knudsen from the corner. In and out. Bell fighting for the rebound. It'll be another foul against Williston.
Great ball movement, but it's been the recovery. The defense of Williston has been the story here. I'm going to write this down, O&P. The 3:36 mark. Riley Ergens has picked up her 3rd foul here in this first half.
Important player in foul trouble for Williston. Steals, assists, that's Ergens' game. A huge piece today for the Coyotes. Down by 1, 17-16 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Barge is hit. Some contact with Allie Wilcox. Everybody seems to be okay.
Just like that, now the Majettes into the bonus now. A number of fouls on this last trip down on the Coyotes.
Missed free throws now for Minot. We've noted often how much the missed free throws have hurt Williston.
Yeah, I'm not sure the percentages in this ball game. I don't think either coach wants to know.
Wonder if Avery Ostrom gets that chance again. She's just going to shoot it instead of being called for the travel they're trying to drive.
Very important 3 minutes here. Like you said, Ergens going to the bench. She has been the spark plug for Williston in this first half.
Thrown back into play. Barch to Bell in the corner. Puts up a 3 over Ostrom and gets it to fall.
You gotta love that. Just catch and shoot. Didn't even touch the rim. Lely has been the offense for the Majettes here.
There goes Alex Ostrom. More free throws for Williston. Trying to get him to drop.
That's a big foul call there, because that could have been easily called on Eve Knutson, which would have been her third, but it's going to go to Mackenzie Bachmeyer, just her first.
Free throw is good, 20-17, Minot in the lead. Second one to miss at the ServPro free throw line. Now we're going to go to the other line.
Free throws aplenty here in the first half, starting to add up.
How many made field goals in this one? A 20-17 lead for Minot. We've played over 15 minutes. And there's a missed free throw again. Straightaway three from Mika Klumpker won't go.
I love it. There's no hesitation out of Mika Klumpker, though. She's had a number of looks. Good looks in this one.
Here's a good look for the Majets, but airball three from Kinley Barch. Timeout by Williston. We'll take it as well. First International Bank brings you the timeouts on the PSP Network 2017. Majets in front. Today's broadcast of high school basketball on the PSP Network brought to you by Bones Barbecue Sauce, a true North Dakota original created and bottled right here in ND. Find it today at your local grocery store, Cashwise Marketplace, and Family Fare. 2:08 to go first half. Minot leading 20-17. It's the Williston Coyotes with the basketball. Here's a three for the tie by Mika Klumpker. Knutson will get the rebound. And Minot looking for Lely up the floor, deflected by the Coyotes, just causes some chaos. It'll stay with the Majets.
Yeah, you can tell she's just a second or two late with that pass in transition to Bell. Williston able to recover in transition defensively there.
He said it a big final 3 minutes to this first half, kind of that middle portion of the game, and that might honestly be the first made field goal of this last 3 minutes of the half.
I like that from Eve, though. Get in the lane, get it up on the glass. Sometimes the best offense is saying, hey, well, offensive rebound and a putback.
Another takeaway by Minot. Knutson on the fast break, a miss. Barch gets the offensive rebound. Fricky is blocked. Bell pulls the three. And more intensity.
Like a fumble recovery,
yeah.
O&P.
Yeah, it has kind of turned into that here at the end of the first half.
Some really good energy these last couple minutes on the Minot high side here.
(22-17) Minot in front. Jerome's Collision halftime report is next. Again, we have a second game to go as well between Minot and Williston, boys game. I'll look inside. Ostrom, Wilcox, and Klumpker. Baseline drive, final 60 seconds of the half. 2 points from Mika Klumpker.
I love that. We talked about her struggles from beyond the arc. Head fake. Nice take from Klumpker.
Barch to Fricky. Long three. It's good. 5 points in the first half in her return for Maggie Fricky. It's 25-19 Minot.
Got a kick ball on that one. Great help defense there by Maggie, though. We are aware of our scoreboard situation. Trust me, we are working on it as Klumker misses from beyond the arc.
Just 20 seconds to go in the half, but it's number 20, Avery Ostrom, that scores. 25-21 the Jets. They left Fricky wide open there.
The whole Williston coaching staff saw it.
Eventually get it to her. Inside
Great
Bell.
pass.
And to end the first half, Lely's going to score 2. And no shot gets off there from Eve Knutson. Halftime score, Minot 27, Williston 21. The offense, wow, it picked up there to end the half, Bryce. Jerome's Collision Center halftime report is next.
Is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Breathe in. I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There are some things in life we can't control, but what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
Into our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report on the PSP Network. Accidents happen, it's a part of life, but Jerome's, their goal is to get you and your car back on the road. It's a goal that forces them to do more than just fix your vehicle. It's something they've been doing since 1975. Call 701-852-5126 to schedule your collision repair or other service. Collision repair is the specialty at Jerome's Collision Center. Halftime score on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Minot High 27, Williston 21. It was a slow offensive start. A lot of good looks, as was mentioned in the early part of the first half. Nothing really falling until the very end. Lily Bell definitely led the way for Minot High, but not many surrounding pieces. Let's take a look at the first half scores for these two teams, starting with Minot High. Lily Bell scoring 29 points per game this season. 16 of the 27 first half points were scored by her for Minot in the first 18 minutes of this one. 5 points from Maggie Fricky, including a 3 from a mile away there late in the first half. Eve Knutson hit a 3, and Mackenzie Bachmeyer hit a 3 early off the bench, but the 16 by Bell, a huge help for Minot High. They have really struggled to be able to find really anything on offense, driving the basketball or looking into the lane for Lely in the first half. For the Williston Coyotes, 7 points from Avery Ostrom leads the way. 5 of those coming late in the half after being pretty quiet from the field. Again, a lot of good looks. Nothing went, though, early on in the game. That changed right before halftime. 5 points from Alex Ostrom, her sister. 4 points from Riley Ergens. 2 points from Mika Klumker. 2 from Allie Wilcox, and 1 from Jovi Zander for a team total of 21 for Williston in the first half. Their big struggle came with the free throw line. They were fouled a lot by Minot. They were put at the ServPro free throw line plenty, but just couldn't hit any of them. And for Williston, 3 made free throws out of, I think it was 10 they shot in the first half. A lot of misses there, missed opportunities for Williston in what was a one-possession game for a very long time. And even just now, 6 points is really the largest the lead has been for Minot all game long. Again, your halftime score, Minot 27, Williston 21. We've got more of our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report still to go. Want to remind you that today's broadcast on the PSP Network is sponsored by the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot. Open Monday to Friday from 8:30 to 7. And on Saturdays from 8:30 to 3. It's the UPS store for all your packing and shipping needs, located inside the Marketplace Foods Plaza. 27-21, your halftime score. We've got second half basketball next on the PSP Network.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
At the same time, or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Verendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Verendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
It's the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's going to go. So
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved.
Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Starting another evening of WDA basketball here on the PSP Network from Magic City Campus Gymnasium in Minot, North Dakota. Started the January part of the schedule, and at the half in our first of 2 games today from Minot, it's the hometown Majettes up on Williston 27-21. Wrapping up our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. Bryce, the first half dominated by some really good defensive plays for Williston, but also some major missed opportunities for the Coyotes.
And what was the one thing both teams were working on during their halftime shooting? It was from the free throw line. They were putting in some work during the half. I'm telling you, Williston, a number of missed opportunities from the ServPro free throw line in the first half. They're going to have to make more here, shoot a higher percentage. And I think they had a number of opportunities around the basket. They were unable to finish. Did a very good job rebounding in that first half.
Back to it out of the halftime break. The Jets with the basketball up by 6. Again, it's a post look for Lily Bell. Splits 2 defenders. 18 points for Lily of the Majettes 29.
I love that. You kind of show the second defender, put the ball on the ground, finish at the rim. Lily turning it up on the defensive end here too.
Ergens waited a long time to let that one go. A miss. Bell clears. Finds Rude, then Barch. Offensive foul against Kinley Barch.
I thought she might have been in the restricted area there. I'd have to check the replay, but regardless, it is the 3rd foul on Barch as well here. So Rude with 3 and Barch with 3 here early in the second half.
Williston added a couple late first half points. It was really their best stretch of offense on the entire game to this point. Come out swinging in the second half, but 0 for 2 from the 3-point line. Offensive rebound. Allie Wilcox hands off to Alex Ostrom. Quick find inside to Klupker and one.
What a great find from Ergens. We talked about her ability to distribute, finding Klumker for an N1 opportunity.
Watch again on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. For 50 years, Ryan has been a trusted name for car buyers in Western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory online at driveryan.com. This is Mika Klumker at the line, multi-sport athlete at Williston, as many of these Coyotes are, and a sport that you will appreciate a lot, Bryce Goodnick. State champion softball players.
I saw that Williston softball team play. One of the best hitting teams I've seen. State of North Dakota.
Bell.
Great find.
To Rude, and maybe an even better shot by A.J. Rude.
I love it. Bell holding the ball up high there, finding a cutting Rude. Rude not standing around, helping her teammate out. Great find by Bell.
Avery Ostrom off the bounce. Bell straight up and down, contests the shot. Runs, finds Rude, under control, kicks it out. Knutson to Knutson for 3. No. Another chance for the Majettes. Around the perimeter, looking for Lely. Rude draws the foul. Here's that last assist and score on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay.
Now look at that. Hey, hold it up high there. Great cut. Underneath, finding Rude. You need more of that here if you're Coach Schwartz and the Majettes.
Barch from downtown.
That is Barch's, I believe that's her first basket of this ball game.
Came in as the second leading scorer of this team. 8 points per game, 14 points per game. That number was quite a bit higher the first 2 weeks of the season. Rare off day for Barch, the shooting department. The Jets' lead is 11. That's the highest of the entire game. Root for three. Starting to see Minot find some confidence now.
Yeah, he's getting some open looks, but if you're coach, nice transition by Avery Ostrom.
Ostrom as well has picked up the scoring pace recently. She leads the way in scoring for the Coyotes this year. Bell. No good from beyond the arc. Chance for Williston. Put a little scoring run together. Got to cut somehow into an 11-point deficit. On the floor is Ostrom, and Williston is going to call a timeout. Took away a three there from Riley Ergens, but maybe they'll find it again after this first International Bank & Trust timeout on the PSP Network.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on two. Ready?
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
First International Bank & Trust, a full-service, family-owned, independent community bank built to the bond between their employees and customers. Find them online at FIBT.com. Bringing you the timeouts on the PSP Network. Just two remaining for Williston for the final 14 and a half minutes. Try and draw something up on offense, but it's stolen away by Bell and the Jets. Stolen right back by Wilcox and the Coyotes. Plumker in a lot of traffic there. Four Majets standing around her in the lane. Bell the kick to Fricky. Been waiting on that for a long, long time.
Great find. It's Bell pushing the tempo for the Majets. Fricky, her first minutes of the second half, starts with a knockdown three.
Williston can't get the roll. Fricky again left all alone. We saw this problem earlier, and it comes back to get Williston.
How about Bell distributing it now? Great find. Fricky with the head fake. 5 quick ones. She's into double figures with 10.
Another takeaway by Minot. Again, another moment where they just start to pull away in the second half. Nearly 7 straight there for Maggie Fricky. Avery Ostrom outnumbered. It's the ball back out to Ergens. I was able to draw the foul on Lily Bell.
Bell is in such a good position there. She's cutting off the drives. Like to just see her just go straight up. I mean, you got the good size. You have the advantage. That's a tough shot, but Ergens going to reward herself a couple free throw attempts.
ServPro free throw line. Not been friendly to Williston today. 24/7 emergency service and training technicians use advanced technology and specializing in fire and water cleanup and restoration at ServPro. Ergens misses both. And the rebound goes out of bounds off of Ostrom. The Jets have pulled ahead by 14 points on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Going to protect their undefeated record to start this 2025-26 season. CC Stevic kicks out to Kinley Barch. Rude Stevic again. She'll fire from 3 and connect. The Jets hot now on the three-point shooting. No timeout. The ball was just running away.
Yeah, I'm trying to say, I was looking to see if Coach Broughton, I know he's only got 2 left. We got quite a little baseball pass there from Ergens.
You do make a point there. You only got 2 left, but here's Avery Ostrom for 3. If Williston doesn't find a fix right now, this is going to be a tough last 12 minutes down by 17.
It really is. This has been the story, though, the second half. Minot High eliminating Williston from second chance opportunities, getting out in transition.
Free throws for CC Stevic. Just hit that 3. 5 of 10 from beyond the arc this season. Ostrom to Wilcox. Gets mine a little bit out of position, but Stevic able to knock a pass away. Single digits to shoot for Williston. It's a 3 from Avery Ostrom, wide left. Knutson up to Barch. This fast break, not killing the Coyotes, but another miss on the layup. Ostrom gets it back from Xander, and more free throws for Avery Ostrom.
You can see the message, though. Coach Schwartz, it is rebound, and he is screaming, let's go, get out in transition. That was a good look by Barch, unable to capitalize. And don't blink, because Ergens gets it down to Avery Ostrom, and she's to the ServPro free throw line.
Thank another one of our sponsors on the PSP network, Planet Pizza, the best pizza on the planet. Been around for over 25 years with the largest laser tag playground in the region, a giant lunch buffet, and they deliver. Call now at 701-852-1700. 2 made free throws for Avery Ostrom. Hadley Fall checked in the game for Minot. Pass goes through her hands, picked off by the Coyotes. And a steal by Minot High. Stevic. It's an open Knutson. She's hit. First game Ava Knutson has played in a long, long time. Going way back to the Cheyenne game.
Yeah, she did miss some time there before the Christmas break, getting some valuable minutes in her return here. Once again, no Fricky, no Bell out here. Now Barch from the corner.
Stevic the offensive rebound. More opportunities for Minot. Playing with a 16-point lead. Knutson spins back to the right. Kicks it away. Alex Ostrom, the fast break finish.
Great finish there. Eve didn't want to pick up a foul in that situation. Alex coast to coast. Her first points of the second half.
Klumker just ended up out of position right there. She's going to get called for a foul.
I believe that is the 4th on Klumker.
Go to the bench. Long inbounds pass stolen away by Williston. Get into a set. Well, Ostrom's just going to take it herself. A lot of takeaways, but they're canceling themselves out at this point.
And to be honest, I don't really know. I don't really mind the foul. You know, we've seen the struggles from the free throw line, saying, "Hey, go earn them from the charity stripe."
Well, Williston has left a lot of points at the ServPro free throw line today. Just 29 as a team
Yeah, you know, Coach Bronze, it's going to be a big discussion, you know, win or lose this game.
You always make the point, and you did so again today. If you want to win on the road, make double-digit threes. I feel like if you want to win on the road, make 75% of your free throws.
Yeah, you gotta shoot that higher percentage, and the three ball, the percentage hasn't been there from beyond the arc here today either for Williston in this one. Great cut.
Final 10 minutes. First game of 2 today. Offensive rebound by Barch. Williston gone back into the zone. I think they have. Troubles rebounding out of this. 2-3. Fricky, the step back three is off the rim. Ergen's rebound. Launches a pass up to Allie Wilcox. Finds Ostrom. Avery loses it, but Williston keeps the basketball. A look inside for Alex. It's her own rebound. Second chance is good.
John sticking with it for Alex Ostrom. She has 9 points in the ball game. Lead down to 11 for the Majettes.
And Minot goes back in that 4-out look. Get some reversals. With 5, it's Fricky. Another miss from the 3-point line. Ergens fires another pass ahead. Last touched by Williston.
I think it went off her shoulder. I do believe off Wilcox's shoulder. Gonna go over to the Majettes. Transition defense there by Fricky. Active hands.
Stevick set up for 3, banks it home.
She puts her a little smirk from CC Stevick there, bank it into 3. She has 7 points, all in the second half.
And another turnover by Williston. The way, though, that the 3-point shooting and shooting overall has gone today, if it goes in, you better celebrate it.
I take it. I always, give a little smile and say, no matter how pretty it goes in sometimes, extending the lead for the Majettes. Offense hard to come by, Owen.
Not afraid of bank shot?
No.
From anywhere on the floor. There
well, Tan Duncan used the window.
Stevick on the drive this time, stuffed by Jovi Zander.
I like that, though, CC. Continue to attack. The Majettes have done a much better job getting in the lane here in the second half, extending the lead.
Eve Knutson on the pass from Barch. Bell in for the rebound. Free throws for Lely.
And Bell there, the ability, such a good offensive rebounder, going back up with it, earning herself a couple ServPro free throw line attempts.
Had the double-double streak, which was at 13 games, snapped against the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. I was reading whatever info and articles I could find about
hard
that
to find.
game. Very hard to find anything about that game.
I know you and I both do our homework, and I looked at you, I'm like, what do you know about the trip to Aberdeen? Because I cannot find a whole lot of information.
Well, what I did find, they interviewed a couple of the Aberdeen Central players about playing against an Oklahoma commit. I said,
okay.
We kind of had an idea. Obviously, how is Aberdeen Central going to know a whole lot about Minot, but you can share a lot of film these days. And I said, yeah, we kind of expected coming in. We don't see a lot of 6'3" players in South Dakota girls basketball, even at the AA level. They were kind of throwing quadruple team there and help defense a couple times from what it sounds like at Lely. They were kind of selling out to stop number 30.
And they weren't shy about talking about their game plan and how they were going to try and defend Lely Bell.
Also noted how she can shoot from anywhere on the floor as well, which made it even more difficult, and she continues to prove that to us today. Well over 20 points for Lily today. It's 50-32, Minot, timeout Williston. Take it with them on the PSP Network.
We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Clean it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
At the same time, or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Verendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Verendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
Still 7 minutes and change here in the second half. 50-32 lead for the Manheim Jets at home against Williston. First of two meetings between these teams. They'll play again at John Cole Gym.
I finally got to see it on our football trip this year.
We took quite the tour out to Williston. I very much enjoyed my first ever trip out there.
First timer, the professor.
And then I went back a week later. Ostrom to Ostrom, got to put up a shot soon. It'll be Avery over Lely. And then Barch loses the ball out of bounds.
That's great help side though from Lely contesting that. Barch unable to secure the rebound, so it's going to go right back to Williston.
New shot clock as well. Inside for Ergens, shovels a pass to Wilcox. Quick find to Avery Ostrom, drives past Lely, might just want to put that one up. Instead, open three for Riley Ergens. Offensive board by Klumker.
Good job, Klumker, playing with 4 fouls. Right back into the game, collecting an offensive rebound and a putback.
Coyotes down 16. It's quite a deficit, but they put together a scoring run or two today, despite struggles overall from the field. Barch the step back three. Cash.
Let's see the maturity of Barch's game there. Maybe probably pulls the trigger on that first one, but hey, get the defender off balance. Step back three. She's got 6.
Quick miss there by the Coyotes. Ava Knutson works past Klumker, and the help. Defense won't get the layup to go. Fast break opportunity for Avery Ostrom. Barch hustles down the floor, but just not in time.
Great job. It's been Avery Ostrom this second half.
Bell from way downtown. 25 today for Bell.
I'm not sure the defense for that one. Lely not even touching the rim.
You got to appreciate these downfield passes from Riley Ergens. Not shying away from.
Is she a softball player?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. She looks the part.
I think first base, though.
I could ask her mom right here. She plays softball? She real good.
I think first base, but maybe catcher.
I love it.
Catcher.
I love it. Her mom giving me some intel here, educating me. Gotta love it.
Harper Broderick in from Minot, gets a rebound.
Great pass.
Now Ava Knutson the three. Rebound to Fricky, the up and under with the right hand.
You've seen it, the second chance opportunities. Then it's the extra pass. It's the patience. All Jets here in the second half.
3 on the other side for Avery Ostrom.
17 in the ball game for Avery Ostrom here tonight.
It's now right on the season average. Williston has a team, though, well below their season average in scoring. Timeout by the Minot High Majets. It'll be a full one, so we'll step aside as well. Just 4 minutes to go in game 1 of 2. It's a WDA doubleheader on the PSV Network.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Coming up shortly, our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame show. Shots Crossroads is postgame headquarters. Get filled up on their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Team buses are always welcome at Shots Crossroads. And order online at shotscrossroads.com. Talking so much softball, we are big fans of the sport. Bryce, it's January. There's college softball in Minot this month.
Oh my, already. I'm already putting my schedule together. I'm starting to get emails, and that time is upon us.
You play bubble softball, right?
For sure.
It's quite a game.
I'd play every game in there if I could. Playing in 40 degrees and 30-mile-per-hour winds is...
It's 40 in there, but it's better than playing in snow. There's a 3 for Harper Broderick. First career-made 3.
No hesitation from Broderick, and now Knutson's giving her some defensive instructions.
Knutson forces the loose ball. Let's watch this 3 again from Broderick.
That got the bench up, my friend. Extending the lead to 22 here for the Majets.
Ooh, threw it away between Bell and Broderick, and Williston throws it right back. Fricky to Lely. And Minot goes up by 24.
If you're a fan of basketball, that's a phrase you missed. Fricky finding Bell in transition.
Fricky missed the entire West Region season last year. Back today in her return, scoring pretty well. There's another 3 points for her. Double figures for Maggie Fricky, the senior. Another timeout by Williston, their last one. And it's getting down to the very end of this first game of the day. 3:10 to go in the second half. 66-39 Minot in the lead. Timeouts brought to you by First International Bank and Trust, a full-service family-owned independent community bank built to the bond between their employees and customers. Founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North and South Dakota. Find them online at FIBT.com. Still another game to go, of course. We always have this doubleheader, Minot and Williston. That's coming up after our planning team financial advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show. We'll speak with our Sport Clips MVP, name the spouse, etc. move of the game, and so much more. Next up for Williston, we talked about him in the pregame show only a little bit. A team that is definitely on the rise right now in North Dakota girls basketball. The Mandan Braves going up to Williston to start next week. That is a premier matchup.
Yeah, that's going to be, like I said, it's two teams we kind of expect to be in the middle of that pack. You know, they're two teams that are really going to challenge for a spot at the coveted state tournament. This is why I talk about the WDA basketball tournament all the time. I think it's, talent-wise, it's at an all-time high.
I think a lot of our conversations before this season began wasn't necessarily surrounding the top 3 teams in the West Region. It was the bubble teams.
Correct.
And I think the 2 biggest bubble teams that we've circled is Williston and Mandan, and those matchups are going to be very important both in January and in March.
Yeah, nice find from Knutson to Bell. Yeah, some matchups we've really circled on the calendar as you're jockeying for position in the WDA.
Meanwhile, for Minot, they will host Jamestown. That's going to be a bit of an odd one. No doubleheader there, just one girls basketball game on the PSP network.
We'll be there. We'll be there. We'll be here, I should say, next week.
Jamestown's another team that they might not get a whole lot of attention. They might be maybe a year away still, but
another youth movement they went through. A lot of youth on that basketball team these last couple seasons.
Be excited to see the Blue Jays, though. 2 minutes left. 68-39, Minot in the lead. This was a close one for the entire first half. Rude the miss. That'll be a shot clock violation on Minot. That's their third of the game.
Yeah, there's been a number of possessions late in the shot clock on both sides, but you've seen it, the defensive intensity a lot on Williston, but Minot so potent offensively, so many players to account for.
Klumker, the three is missed, and then a blind pass back into play. I was just going to say about Williston, he plays such a good defensive game, but Minot still about to score 70 points.
It's been all Minot they've hit. I have them for 8 threes, OP, in the second half alone.
Yeah, Minot only had 27 points in the first half. They have scored 41 since the break. Meanwhile, Williston 21 in the first, 18 in the second half.
Been some good minutes off the bench here. Broderick's been very active when she's been in.
Alex Ostrom trying to get some contact there. Well, happy with just the 2 points.
Gets her in the double digits for the ball game. She has 11.
Arch to Broderick. Now Knutson on the far side of the floor. Look inside for Hadley Fall. Minot ball.
If you're Coach Schwartz, you've got to love the effort out of your team in this second half. They've attacked the rim better. They've been moving without the ball so well this second half. They've gotten out in transition.
What a steal there by Mika Klumker. It's to Alex Ostrom for 2, a late highlight for Williston. Still the pressure in the backcourt from Ergens. Going to go on the hip of A.J. Rude.
I like Ergens a lot. She has got an effort. She has got a motor. One of those, Minot hasn't had success getting by her. Just an animal on the defensive end.
Bonus free throws for A.J. Rude. Going back to the Minot High side of things, these last 2 conference games have been interesting ones. Down to the wire finish against Bismarck High. It takes a Demons missed 3 at the buzzer to avoid overtime. And this one against Williston, where not a lot of things went right for a long, long time. You were in a battle with Williston in the first half. Come away with a pretty large looking win right now in preparation for a big part of the schedule.
Just battle tested. They continued to get everyone's best shot every single night.
Well, misses there in the lane for Williston, and 2 for Jovi Zander. Time will expire, and Minot High improves to 7-0. 70-45 the final score. Planning Team Financial Advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame show is next.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's going to go. So,
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved.
Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
For those who dream big, Ackerman Estvold is here with the latest tools and innovations to design smart. Our team of architects and engineers carefully plan every step of construction, making it possible to build bold. And most importantly, we know how valuable it is to give back, ensuring our communities continue to thrive for generations to come. That's Ackerman Estvold.
As a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Welcome into the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan, planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors here to work toward achieving your financial goals on at planningteam.com. 70-45 the final score. Minot High victorious over Williston. This one was anyone's game in the first half. Minot High led for the most part of the first half of the game, but it was by a possession or maybe two for all of it. And then after halftime, the Jets caught fire from three. They pull away. They score almost 50 points in the second half to win 70-45. Bryce Goodnick, you got the final numbers.
I did. I just added them up here. I'm going to start on Williston's side. They were led in scoring by Avery Ostrom. She had 17 points in the contest. Sister Alex finished with 13 in the ballgame. Klumker with 6. Ergens with 4. 3 for Xander and 2 for Wilcox. On the Majet side, led in scoring, we are going to chat with her shortly. That would be Lily Bell. She had 29 points in the ballgame. 4 for A.J. Rude. How about Maggie Fricky in her return? Limited minutes, had 15. Stevick finished with 7, all in the second half. 3 for Bachmeyer, 3 off the bench for Broderick. And Barch, 2 made threes in the second half for 6 for her. From the Jets, what a second half effort in this one.
Say a lot about this Minot High team. It's basically become every game, but faced with a little bit of adversity again today. And it's always kind of been a different form of adversity each and every game. Sometimes it's been filling in for injuries. Sometimes it's been missing shots. Sometimes it's been the turnover bug. Today it was missing shots in the first half, but obviously overcame that. Before I ask Jason Schwartz what his answer is, Bryce, how do they overcome it today?
I mean, they did such a good – well, I got them for 8 threes in that second half. So obviously they're shooting the ball from beyond the arc, but he – made it adamant, and he was screaming, we got to get out in transition and try and get some easier shots because the driving lanes were not there. They did do a better job of moving without the basketball. In that second half, getting some second chance opportunities, the offense really got going. Fricky was really good in that second half. She had 10 alone in the second half. Then you're getting some nice contributions. How about, like Broderick comes in, doesn't hesitate, hit the 3 from the corner. You started turning over Williston quite a bit in that second half. Seems like they did run out of some energy, and gotta love the second half effort from the Majets if you're Coach Schwartz.
Meanwhile, for the Williston Coyotes, they'll go below 500 to start their WDA conference season. They're at 1-2. Again, those 2 losses are to Century and Minot. It's a Williston team we're going to be talking about a lot. They're going to get a second chance to play these teams. I tell you what, Williston's going to be chomping at the bit to play Minot High again, knowing that was a 1-possession game for 18 minutes, and then it fell apart. They just never had an offense today.
They're going to circle a couple things. Obviously, they struggled with the 3 ball. They did not shoot a high percentage, had some really good looks, especially the first half, And then the free throws. The free throws are there. You just wonder if it's a little different game, if they could try and snag that lead at the half. They could not convert from the free throw line, and then we saw some of the problems that we saw versus Century. The turnovers were very abundant in the second half. So, but Broughton, you got to love it. I mean, this team is very good defensively. I know Minot High, they're tough to keep in check offensively, but you got to love the effort, though, if you're Coach Broughton.
Let's hand out some awards now, Bryce. Our Magic City Home Leisure move of the game. It's time to bring a spot to your home. Stop at a Magic City Home Leisure on South Broadway, and you'll find a massive inventory and next-level sales team. They can help you find the perfect spa, sauna, or game for your rec room. It's Magic City Home Leisure. Got to be somewhere in the second half, I'd have to believe.
Yeah, I think it's kind of the bench role. I think it's a few of them. I think it's Stevic providing a couple threes. Even Bachmeyer comes in. She hasn't seen any varsity action really at all, and she comes in, doesn't hesitate, hits a knockdown three. Then you give Broderick a few minutes, she hits one. So I think it's just that these sparks that they're gonna need from the bench and the role players. They got that a number of times, especially in the second half.
Minot High 70, Williston 45. Your final score in game number 1 of 2. On the other side of this break, we'll wrap up the planning team financial advisor Shots Crossroads postgame show. Speaking with the victorious head coach Jason Schwartz from Minot High and our Sport Clips MVP Lee Bell. This is WDA Girls Basketball on the PSP Network.
Is proudly brought to you by
Wrapping up the planning team financial advisor Shots Crossroads post-game show. Speaking with our Sport Clips MVP today, 29 points for Lee Bell. Thank you for joining us. A slow start for the team. I know you led him at halftime. 16 of the first half points for Minot High. What did it take to get the rest of the crew involved for that big second half?
Yeah, I think our agenda was to just get down the hill and start driving. We want to get more drives, more and attacking more. So I think our goal was to just do that. And I think since it was our first game doing that, it was definitely rough and it was definitely hard to get us going because we're usually used to that three. And I think we're an amazing three-point team. But if we start attacking, those threes will come even more. So I think we just started off slow because of that. But I knew if I got my points, my team will start to show up too.
And I think it was a lot of you started getting the team out in transition. I saw it like a little switch clicked with you. You're out here defending on the perimeter, and you just kind of locked in and said, let's go on a spurt. Just talk about that, your ability to get your teams out in transition, because you needed to get that going and get some easier buckets because they were cutting off the passing lanes really well in the first half.
Definitely, and they're an amazing team for that because I know that's probably one of our weaknesses, pressure. So we've been working on that, and teams know that now. So if we start to just attacking more, then that will come. So I knew that if I started my team, they'll get going too, especially in the transition defense and offense.
The other thing, it's really stood out to me, the way you've developed into this year, your patience. It seems like you're a little more patient on the block. We even see it a couple times where you think, hey, Lely could easily shoot a three here. you know, you get into that mid-range game, you show them a little fake, you settle for about a 12 to 15-foot jumper and knock it down. Talk about it's continuing to evolve. Is it a lot of things you're working on in your post moves?
Yeah, definitely. Like, my three-point shot is not as honest as I was when I was younger, but I think that's because I've grown so much on driving the ball and post moves. So, and I become way more patient. Now that I know that 2 girls, 3 girls might be coming on me, I know my teammates are going to be open. I had a really good face-up, and I saw Ariana Rude right there for that reverse layup, so that was really nice.
What'd you get for Christmas? Anything good?
I got a laptop.
Oh!
Yes, for college. There we go.
You got to have that for Oklahoma.
Yep,
You're ready. You're ready. All right.
And a win today against Williston as well. Leland Sport Clips MVP, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All right. Coach Jason Schwartz might be on the way somewhere. I'll get to him during our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. And turn our attention to the next game now. Williston and Minot. The boys game next. 70-45. Final score in the girls game here on the PSP Network.
Is proudly brought to you by social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Ready.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Bucanyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
Now finishing our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads post-game show. The winning head coach today, Jason Schwartz of Minot High. Well, team's been faced by a lot of different forms of adversity this season. Today it was a slow start on offense. How'd you guys get it figured out for that giant second half?
We've been doing some different things offensively, and so they're not quite comfortable in what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish. And you know, it was nice, obviously, to see Fricky back out there again, and you know, you see how smoothly things run when she gets out there on the court, and we're connected in all phases. You know, when she's out there, there's no question about that. But we just have to realize we got to get contribution offensively from everybody. And you know, play in attack mode offensively. So just trying to play a little bit differently, not having to try and rely on Lily, which seems like we still are. So we got to get that fixed. Teams are obviously going to try to take her away, and we need contributions from everybody putting the basketball in the hole.
I feel like the first half, I mean, they were taking away about every driving lane from you guys. And we could hear you in the second half. It was pretty adamant. You got to get out in transition. We got to try and get some easier buckets. Yep. Can you talk about some other adjustments you made that second half?
Well, we just had to play with a little more effort defensively, like you said, and we got out and were able to run the transition lanes a little bit more, and you know, make a few more things happen defensively. We switched things up a little bit, played a little bit more zone, and we haven't done a whole lot of that, and we're not real comfortable with that yet, just because it's something new for us. We haven't done much of it. We're primarily a man-to-man team, but I thought that had something to do with it too. But we controlled the boards. Their field goal percentage had to be pretty low. I don't know what it is. I haven't seen anything yet, but I mean, they miss baskets, we can get rebounds, and we get out and transition a little bit. And we got some kids that are very athletic and very fast, so why not take advantage of that?
How about New Year's resolutions? You got anything, just personal or any team-wise?
No,
You've been through a lot in your coaching tenure.
Yeah.
I mean, you get Fricky back. I mean, you lose Deshaw. Deshaw goes down. Is there any update on Deshaw and exactly? We haven't heard much on that injury front.
She's scheduled for surgery next week.
Okay.
Yep. So the sooner the better, and that's how the family feels, and we feel the same way as well. Let's get it done as quickly as possible and get back as quickly as possible. So we're looking forward to seeing that kid out on the court again as well.
Well, congratulations, Coach, on the win today. Best of luck the rest of the way.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
70-45, the final score here. Here in Minot. Time to go to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show on the PSP network of game number 2 today. Williston and Minot High. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, stay in your car, drive through 15-minute oil change locations in Minot and Bismarck. 25 years of the Lundins taking care of people. They make local actually matter at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Our second game of the day, at least the numbers would suggest we're going to have a little more offense than the girls game did, at least in the first half. But at the same time, maybe an opportunity for Minot High after a tough loss to Bismarck High at home 2 weeks ago before the holiday break to maybe prove themselves a little bit defensively against a Williston team that, well, they've got a little proving to do themselves.
O&P, here's what I got for you, O&P. Minot High, 15 turnovers in that game. That's too many. Coach Grant will tell you that. Minus 14 in the rebounding. That was huge in that ball game. Surrendered 18 offensive rebounds. Got to be better. Long layoff. Look for a little better effort today from the Magicians.
Now let's take a look at the West Region standings, brought to you by Trusted Tire and Auto. Again, just 2 games in, not a whole lot to see right here. Century, Bismarck, Dickinson, and Legacy all undefeated in conference play. Again, everybody in action tonight again. Mandan and Minot sitting in the middle. Williston's part of the 0-2 group. And Williston, again, I mean, the expectations this year, probably down there right around the 7 through 10 for that play-in game. A lot of new pieces for Coach McLaughlin's Williston Coyotes, but this early in the season, early upsets could mean a big change for the Coyotes.
Yeah, and it all starts with Chance Rivlin. He's the go-to guy. He averages about 12 points a game for this team, but the questions are going to come up. Who is the second option? Who's the third option that can provide some consistent numbers on the offensive end for this Williston basketball team?
Standings brought to you by Trusted Tire and Auto, of course. Meanwhile, our Sport Clips Week 5 media poll. There were actually a couple of changes in this one somehow over the holiday break. Davies Falls, I think they were playing Minnesota teams, though, if I am not mistaken. That elevates Dickinson and Horace into the top 4, but those top 2, I think they might be staying there for a while until they meet Century and Bismarck High. 2, I would say, probably the most proven teams at this point. I think all around, Horace can score, but their defense needs to come along a little bit. Dickinson can score. We'll see how injuries affect the Mavericks early in the season, but Century and Bismarck look kind of head and shoulders above the rest.
And hey, we're going to get a couple regular season matchups. I mean, those are going to be must-see TV. I'm telling you, every time I'm on X, I see Carter Evenson doing a dunk or some sort on X, the highlight reel from Horace. They look terrific out east. And tonight, that's going to be very interesting, that Dickinson and Century game. I expect a lot of points in there, and see what kind of effort out of the Mavericks tonight in a big-time showdown versus the #1 team in the state.
Tip-off is next for our second game of the day, Minot and Williston. The 3-2 Magicians, the 1-4 Coyotes on the PSP Network.
Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready?
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Bucanyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
At the same time, or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Verendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Verendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information. This page is in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
Rental start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town: apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
Jeremy Brant's Minot High Magicians ready to go. It's been a very long time since they played a basketball game. Did not play over the holiday break. Got all their non-conference action over at the start of the season. And his young team, that they were gassed at the end of that Demons game. This is probably a much needed break. Now getting back into action for Minot.
Yeah, nice little reset before you get fully engaged in region play. I'm going to circle guy number 1, Drew Jordan. Look for him to get downhill. He's a tremendous defender. I'd like to see him to decrease in the turnovers, take care of the basketball more. And Patrick Shanahan, he has been great. He is the decision maker on this team. Don't forget, though, it's timely transition. Jeremy Brandt likes to run these half-court sets, but Shanahan, timely transition opportunities.
Tip-off is won by the Magi, and we are underway with Game 2 of this WDA doubleheader on the PSP Network. Gunville loses the ball out of bounds. Williston forces a turnover on the opening possession. Let's introduce you to these Williston Coyotes. A 1-4 record to start the season. They are 0-2 in West Region play, led by third-year head coach Quinn McLaughlin. Jackson Janot brings it up for the Coyotes. And you mentioned kind of their go-to offensive piece, Chance Rivlin, there in the pregame, Bryce. This is kind of their point guard in this first wave of players they bring in off a very deep bench. Matensi St. Charles. Free throw line stopping and traveling was Justin Ergens. And the last member of the starting lineup, senior forward Drew Harper. We're going to say a lot of Williston names today.
It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a rotation.
Nobody wears warm-ups on the bench. They all get in the game for the Coyotes. Just trying to find something that fits right now is Williston.
It all starts on the defensive end for this team, Owen. In the 4 losses, they've allowed 95, 78, 89, 95. And how about Mr. Trueblood kicking off our scoring with a 3-ball?
That's a way to start it for the 6'9" at junior forward. In the 3-ball against Williston. How he thought a lot of his work would be in the lane against this rather undersized Coyotes team. Drive by Ergens past Trueblood. Maybe would have gone if he went up with the left. Archer gives to Shanahan. Back out to Taven Archer. Finds Trueblood, trying another one. This one's missed.
A little early heat check from Trueblood there as the transition defense there by Williston.
Well, like quick possessions might be the name of the game in this contest. Here's Rivlin working against Jordan. Nice hands there from Archer, and Jordan comes in to force the jump ball. It will stay with Williston. But I don't think the Coyotes, besides that Ergens drive, have really got anything inside the three-point line.
Active hands, recovery, this defense coming out. Gotta love it if you're Coach Pratt. Very intense.
And try this again. St. Charles looking for Ergens. Ball still in play, and a missed shot. Shanahan, kick to Archer. Defense went all into the lane, left him wide open, but a missed three.
That's Shanahan's game, though. He's so good downhill, getting in the lane, creating some wide open looks for his teammates, but Archer unable to knock that one down.
Just the True Blood 3 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard through 2 minutes. Kyle's trying to get a play for Rivlin. Catches at the top of the key, hands off Ergens. Spins but loses the basketball, able to gather it again. Shot goes up and is lost out of bounds. Williston, being sped up in the half court.
Yeah, they really have. I like Ergens, though. This is the first time getting a look at him in person this year, and great footwork. He gets in the lane at will, just unable to capitalize early in this one.
Shanahan, the quick little head fake, drives past St. Charles, extra pass to True Blood. Offense stays moving. Oakley will take one extra step there on the gather. And a turnover by the Magi.
An exchange and turnovers early in this one here. Offense was kind of hard to come by in the first game as well, in the girls' game.
I'm starting to think we were right by pointing out there was no school today.
Yeah, there's no school.
It's one of those games.
Even Owen and I thought we were maybe a little rusty in that first game for a little bit.
Matensi St. Charles has a bucket. Had just one made field goal against Century.
St. Charles got the best shoe game on the court.
3 by Drew Jordan. 6'2" Magicians. Got a lot of contenders for that shoe game conversation.
St. Charles is in the lead right now. He's rocking the new Morants, man. I might have to have a chat with them about them.
He's going to draw a foul right there against Minot. Gives us time to thank a sponsor on the PSP network, Val Cyclery, located in downtown Minot. Sell e-bikes as well at Val Cyclery.
Do some sharpening. I got my knives sharpened there a couple times, though, and they do great work down there, located in downtown. Great block
by Drew Jordan. This play is still going on. Never went out of bounds. Jordan calling for it again. He's asking for the basketball. Please, somebody. There he is. Into the game and cashing the three. Brody Johnson, a foul away from the shot. He's going to go against True Blood, so count the bucket.
I think you can live with the foul as long as if you're Coach Grant saying, hey, it's going to be physical down there, but don't take away the three ball. We saw this rotation early. We saw it in the last game. Brody Johnson kind of got in for a few minute stretch there. That's something Mr. Brian Horniker handles, the substitution.
Yeah, against Bismarck, Minot only was able to play 8 players against the Demons. Again, going up against the team that rotates a lot of bodies, and we're already seeing some new Williston Coyotes on the floor. This is kind of their big lineup. There's kind of names for all these lines Williston has. Beckham Tolman and Will Leonardi. Leonardi, he's a size matchup with Oakley True Blood.
Kind of like bringing in an extra offensive lineman there, Owen.
He's buzzed up against Logan Ludwig right now. Ergens, a shoulder into Archer, can't get the shot to go. Ergens with his own rebound and the putback, he's good. We've got a
Delay a game. Yeah, delay a game warning. I like Ergens. I like Ergens a lot. I mean, he ain't settling going down. He's so athletic. You see the hops on him. He's gotten in the lane a number of times.
True Blood catches, counters back to the middle of the floor. Ludwig back to the basket. Jump shot is missed. It's 9-4. So early in the game, St. Charles is all the way down to the block, and there'll be a foul there. Need another Williston Coyote off the bench. Drake Lopez Cervantes, a sophomore.
You did warn me, Owen, but I'm trying to keep up with the names here for the Coyotes and the line shifts and the different looks.
Cervantes going to get this inbounds pass. 13 minutes left first half. Tolman working against Shanahan. He lost it. True Blood on the run with St. Charles. Elevates and didn't have a grip on that basketball. Well, St. Charles, he's going to like that one. He is probably a foot shorter than Oakley True Blood. And instead of ending up on the poster, it's a good shot contest.
You can see it. The minute he took off, he's thinking, I'm going one-handed throwdown. A little quick note in this game, Owen. 5 team fouls already on the Magicians to 0 on the Coyotes.
And Williston has equaled that difference in turnovers. Steal by Ergens. To Mackenzie St. Charles getting crafty towards the rim.
Nice start to the game for St. Charles. 4 points early in this one.
Scores just 6 a game, and his primary focus distributing the basketball, but showing off a few handles here early in Minot. It's a 1-possession lead. Minot has been all threes in the first half. True Blood wants another one, and he's got it.
4 made threes for Minot. That has been the offense. Second one there for True Blood.
Ergens, nice extra pass. Cervantes ready to shoot.
I love that. Lopez Cervantes right off the bench into the scorebook. First made 3 for the Yotes.
Trading buckets now. Johnson, another corner 3. He connects.
Johnson, second made 3 off the bench.
Timeout Williston. 15-9, Minot in the lead.
Approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
You know what they say in basketball these days, threes and layups. That's what we've had. Nothing from the mid-range.
Yeah, how about Brody Johnson, a kid that is earning himself more minutes. He has a great-looking shot, a couple corner-made threes. Great start from beyond the arc for the Magi.
Every team could use a corner three-point shooter.
I could never make them over there, man. You wouldn't find me in there.
Lob inside to Leonardi. Couldn't get 2 shot attempts. None of them to go. Jordan. He wants to go up for the rim, but he'll miss as well.
I think he was thinking dunk too there for a second.
Williston a little fast there. Leo Kendor misses the shot. Archer got to Gunville. Might want to slow it down.
Great
cut by Shanahan, and finally a 2 goes for Minot High.
Moving without the basketball, it's Shanahan. Great find by Archer. Like you said, first made 2. of the game.
That was with 7.5 minutes gone in the first half. We've got an offensive foul against Beckham Tolman. That's the first one against the Coyotes in the basketball game.
I love that. Ludwig off the bench, sacrificing his body. Teammates letting him know it.
And up the Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. Accidents happen. It's a part of life. Remember their phone number is 701-852-5126 to get back on the road. Shanahan wants a three. In and out.
Rebound.
Jordan finishes for Minot, lead up to double digits.
Jordan so active on both ends there, skying for the offensive rebound. Double-digit lead here for Minot High.
Gunville gambling for a steal. Rivlin into the lane, kick out, Kendor. He'll give to Cervantes, he's already hit one. This time will miss. Offensive rebound, chance Rivlin for two.
And a little bad luck there for the Magi. Two magicians going for the rebound, running into each other.
Going lightning quick here in this first half. True Blood into the paint. Offensive board, gets it to Jordan. Another offensive rebound, and this time True Blood foul from behind. I think coming in, expected, at least in the first 9 minutes of the first half, to see True Blood play a lot more in the paint against this Williston team. Draw some fouls like that.
He is so active. His ability, his wingspan, his length to keep the ball alive, even slight deflections that turn into offensive rebounds for others. This time he cleans up a couple, gets fouled, hits on the first attempt from the ServPro free throw line.
Williston's a team that has had trouble rebounding the basketball against their opponents this season, and True Blood, a lot of skill but a lot of size as well to get those offensive boards. He makes just 1 out of 2 free throws there at the ServPro free throw line. 20-11 lead for Minot. Halfway through the first half, Tolman through the 2 defenders and gets it to go. Beckham Tolman.
How about that move? You see that slight little hesitation, created enough room, then his ability to adjust in the air. Great finish by Tolman.
Well, he's going to get called for the foul, but we're going to watch this Ryan Family Dealerships replay.
See that slight little hesitation right there, and
fake the handoff and go.
I love it. Just the athletic ability to adjust in the air, finish at the rim. That is his second foul, so he is going to go to the bench for the Coyotes.
Catch and shoot. 3 on the inbound by Drew Jordan.
Drew Jordan, second made 3 for him. He's got 8 already for Minot High.
Shanahan pushes Cervantes near that sideline. Janot, St. Charles return for Williston. And Jaron Melhoff gets in for Minot. And we get a timeout on the floor, brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. We'll step aside. You're watching West Region Boys Basketball on the PSP Network. Glad you could join us today on the PSP Network. Plenty of other games on this Friday evening to view as well on PSP. Good rivalry game, Legacy Bismarck High. We got to be checking some scores.
I know my job, Owen. I know my role.
I was talking about me as well.
I got your back.
Oh, and a big-time Division B girls basketball game, Berthold and our Redeemers.
I'm going to give us a quick update. Horace down 8 at the half versus West Fargo.
Boys basketball?
Interesting game, correct.
Missed 3 by Williston. You know, West Fargo is a team, I think, the end of the year. Here's my Division AA
They're too
resolution.
Okay.
We're going to be talking about the West Fargo Packers in Bismarck at the state tournament.
I agree. They're just too talented. Too much talent on that roster.
And not just because they made it. They made an impression, I think, this year at the state tournament. Williston caught a pass, but it was out of bounds. Magi basketball up 23-13. Lob up to Trueblood, able to take it away from Drew Harper.
Harper getting it. He's got some really good size to him, though, too. He's very active. But there you see just a second and a third effort there, trying to get that pass. Trueblood is so active. The motor on him, he's plays so hard. You know, the scouts got to love that, O&P.
Splits another pair of free throws. ServPro free throw line, 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians. It's ServPro. Williston has gotten into this spot before. Big first half deficits. One win on the season came against Division A Watford City. There's a 3 in the corner for Chance Rivlin. Minot moves quickly up the floor. Trueblood will keep. Now get it back from Melhoff, puts up a 3 over St. Charles. That was pure.
Already the third made 3 of the game for Oakley Trueblood. He goes into double digits with 11.
St. Charles drives in, kicks out to Harper. He'll look to attack. Denied by Taven Archer. Ryan Family Dealerships replay there.
Great help there by Archer. Melhoff trying to recover. That's the help from Archer. Ball stays with the Yotes.
Harper was wide open. They get it to him. Melhoff hit him on the arm.
Foul number 4, Jerome. First personal, 7-2 foul. Harper at the line, shooting 2.
Harper good on the first free throw. Williston, obviously, just the competition they're playing against. Tough to open up the WDA schedule. But how about this, Bryce? 6 consecutive road games. Woo! Yikes. And it's not easy traveling from Williston to anywhere. 3 by Trueblood is missed.
It's like an NBA type West Coast trip,
Yes.
maybe, where these teams leave. And yeah, that's a long way to be away from John Cole Arena, my friend.
Rivlin and Janot play catch here. Rivlin puts up the 3.
Good hands by Jordan.
He and Trueblood able to force turnover there. See Noah Rath in the game, another sophomore. Another kid with height for Williston.
I've counted 12, Owen. I'm at 12 that have checked in this first half for Williston.
Got a moving screen on Gunville.
He knew it too. He had that guilty look. He's like trying to set that screen, free up Trueblood. His second of the game on Gunville.
And the 8th against Minot as a team. Today's game on the PSP Network, brought to you by Planet Pizza, serving the Magic City for over 25 years. Trueblood didn't get the block there, but definitely affected the shot. Noah Rath will clean it up for the Coyotes.
How about Rath into the game, making an impact? Once again, it's Ergens attacking the rim. Good things happen when you do.
Archer looks in for Ludwig. Just to work against Rivlin and gets the roll.
Ludwig, he took that charge, now getting into the scoring column. Great defender, making the most of his minutes here today.
Lead stays at 10 now for the Magi. Quick three by Rivlin is money.
Rivlin, second made three, 8 points in the ball game. He's starting to get going offensively in this one.
High doesn't let Williston blink. They got to get back on defense. Rebound out of bounds off of the Coyotes.
I love that, Coach. McLaughlin's like, can you give him a little help? Can we get a little flip on that call, maybe? No review. Staying with the Magi.
Tell you what, call a little college basketball every now and then. And this year they got the new Coach's Challenge.
Correct.
It doesn't get used. The amount of time coaches do kind of complain
I'd
about
use it just for a timeout or something if I needed it.
The foul
is
thing.
what I'd do.
You'd expect them to be out of challenges in the first half, but they never get used.
Can't take them with you, Owen. That's what I say. Like, timeouts.
Taven Archer in the made basket.
Taven Archer.
They probably don't use it because I'm in charge of the replay reviews down there. Rath diving after the loose ball. It will go out off of him.
I really like Ludwig. I like his activity when he's in. You see him again, he's giving up his body. He's such a good, capable defender.
Williston swarming to the basketball. Somebody's got to be open, but they can't get a pass away. Coyotes threw something different there at the Magi, it seemed like.
Yeah, really.
Kendor and Cervantes.
Extending that pressure there, causing a jump ball. It's going to stay with Minot High.
What you got to do with this lineup in. You have Rath out there to match up with Trueblood, who is left wide open. They just miscommunicated a screen. Lucky on the miss, though, are the Coyotes. Offensive rebound to Patrick Shanahan. He's left alone for a three. Just some miscommunication on multiple occasions.
5 in the game for Shanahan. It's been the 3-ball here in this first half for the Magicians.
Cervantes wants to drive a little bit. Throws it away. Johnson the steal. Can he end it with a score? No. Trueblood is there.
I love it. Run the floor, big fella. You get rewarded. Trueblood, terrific here in this first half.
Lead is up to 14 for Minot. That's the largest of the evening. Three and a half to go first half. Magi gonna keep it. Johnson another three. His first miss from beyond the arc.
Got an opportunity here.
Kendor throws it up to Cervantes. Collects himself, puts up the right hand of lane.
He's almost too open. He's like,
hey,
let me gather this for sure and go up.
The wide open layup, a tough shot, no doubt. Trueblood going to get called for a charge.
You see it, that was a great job by St. Charles. He is outside the restricted area there. Oakley Trueblood lowers that shoulder. Second foul on him. Even a play like that, Owen, you challenge that if you want to. It just say, hey, maybe his foot's in the restricted area or it's close,
Waiting on somebody to do it. Kendor, jump pass, looking inside for Leonardi. Gunville slams that one back into the play. Picked up by the Coyotes. Kendor, look at that move.
What a take.
Oh my, Leo Kendor.
Kendor's first bucket, I'm telling you, I like this kid. He's got some hops. He's got some quickness. Finish with the offhand and one opportunity.
Seeing it again on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Locations in Minot and Williston. Misses the free throw, though. Offensive rebound, Will Leonardi. The putback is good. Rice, this is an 8-point game. Williston on a mini run.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting contributions from everyone that's entered the ball game here.
There's an and one opportunity for Patrick Shanahan.
That's a good call by that official there. Just not having legal guarding position. Shanahan, the explosiveness going downhill.
ServPro free throw line. Shanahan's got it. And he'll take a seat on the bench. Halftime approaching here in Minot. Magicians up 39-28. Minot High, the fourth best offense in scoring in the WDA. There's a steal by Drew Jordan. And he's got plenty of space. This time just goes for the lay. Counts just the same as a slam.
He's into double figures now. He has 10 points here in this first half.
Kendor picking up speed as he went to the basket. Another foul is called. You said, like what you see from Leo Kendor. A lot of people have said the same too, including Chuck Claremont for that Century game in the JV game. He's scouting the JV games too, like we do.
Like I did last year. We saw a lot of Drew Jordan in those JV games.
And Chuck was right about Leo. 13 points the following game off the bench against Watford City. That was second most on the team. He's like the seventh guy off the bench still.
He is a difficult young man to keep in front of you. You see it, that first step, that quickness. 4 points in the game for Leo Kendor.
And he's just a sophomore too. 41-30 the lead for Minot. Archer, baseline drive, throws it off the backboard, gets his own rebound, and then throws it away. Jump ball and contact by Ludwig as he bumps into Justin Ergens. Take the long walk all the way down the floor to free throws.
Going to be the double bonus here, so 2 for Williston.
This broadcast on the PSP network, made possible by Farsted Oil. Contact Farsted Oil today to find out how their skills sales team can help you achieve your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricants, and DEF needs. Proudly serving North Dakota, Montana, and western Minnesota since 1938. And it's outstanding customer service and reliability. It's Farsted Oil. Make one. Archer. Pass it. 2 players at the same time.
Great
handoff to Johnson. Just going to get that fadeaway shot to go.
That's great patience. You end up with Johnson with a layup, unable to knock it down.
Ergens has great positioning right there. Oh, foul though against him. He was pushing Ludwig out of the way. Probably would have been 2 if they just gave him that ball. Instead, it's a foul and a turnover.
A little disagreement on our side of the gymnasium.
Magi playing with just 2 starters in the game right now for the final 2 minutes. And the offense has kind of seemed a little bit stuck.
Little stagnant. They're just kind of wondering where the offense is going to come from.
And Minot High's Bench rotation has been the subject of conversation a lot. Minot High figuring out what this team could be capable of doing this year. Can they get some help off the bench today? They've used a lot of different pieces with no Alex Wincheski in the lineup. He was kind of their sixth man to start the year. .42 seconds left.
See, with this lineup, you'd like to see if you could try and free up Gunville for a look, who's been held in check offensively this first half.
Tennessee St. Charles brings the ball up the floor for Williston, finds Leo Kendor. That little pull up, step through, got his own rebound, stays with it, and then it flies away. Shot clock turned off for Minot. 20 seconds to go, first half. Archer to Johnson, now Gunville. Still the Coyotes defending far outside the three-point line. Gunville, extra pass to Johnson.
Great fake.
He's going to drive into the paint. A missed shot, and one long shot here from Ergens is going to be just short. And the first half comes to an end. Minot High, electric three-point shooting to start the game. Got out to a big lead. They've held on to it to this point. 43-31 on the PSP Network. Jerome's Collision halftime report is next.
Is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
When
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Breathe in. I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There's some things in life we can't control. But what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
We've reached halftime here at Magic City Campus Gymnasium in game 2 of 2 in this WDA doubleheader. Jerome's Collision Center brings you the halftime show. Call 701-852-5126 to schedule your collision repair or other service. Collision repair is their specialty. They've been doing it since 1975 at Jerome's Collision Center. On the BNC National Bank scoreboard, Minot High 43, Williston 31. Let's just jump right into the numbers, Bryce.
I'm going to start on Williston side. No player was in double figures for this team, but 9 scorers in that first half. They were led in scoring by Chance Rivlin. He had 8. Kendor had 4 in the first half. Tolman with 2. Leonardi with 2. 5 for Lopez Cervantes. 3 for Ergens. 2 for Rath. St. Charles with 4, and Harper with 1 from the free throw line for a total of 31 in the first half for Williston. On the Magi side, they were led in scoring by Oakley Trueblood. 3 made threes in the first half by him, on his way to 13 points in the first half. Drew Jordan joined him in double figures. He had 10. Shanahan with 8. Archer with 4. 2 for Ludwig, and Brody Johnson off the bench with 2 made threes for a total of 6. Gets us to at the half, Minot High 43, Williston 31.
I came into this game knowing both these teams kind of wanted to try some new things, figure some out. For Minot High with some bench pieces, maybe the speed of the offense, the transition game. For Williston, just finding a rotation that works. I'm not sure we've answered those questions just yet, but through the first half, what did we see that did work for both sides?
On the Magi side, it was the 3-ball. It was the 3-ball early, getting some really good looks, getting in the lane, getting the kickouts. I mean, their first 5 field goals were all threes, so shooting the 3-ball well, and then you see Shanahan kind of get going in the lane, creating opportunities. Then it was second chance points. On Williston side, they've had nice activity from it. You know, I believe they played about 12 players, I think, in that first half. It's each player's, you know, Rivlin's still the guy, though. He's still got 8. I'd like to see a little more opportunities for Kendor. I really like Kendor. He really stood out to me in the first half. And maybe a guy like Tolman. Tolman plays downhill. He plays physical. See if they can get a little help for Rivlin here. Second, third option. Still on the hunt is Coach McLaughlin there in Williston.
Got a good one here in Minot. Second half on the way. Some very competitive basketball games elsewhere on the PSP network. Tied at halftime, Berthold and our Redeemers girls basketball 34-34. Tell you what, District 6 may not be an offensive-focused conference this year, but my goodness, a good one between the Bombers and Knights. Berthold wants some revenge against an earlier loss in the year to ORCS. Century a 10-point lead over Dickinson right now. That one in the second half. And Bryce, we just pulled up the Bismarck High Legacy game. It is literally just the camera panning left and right nonstop. 55-43, Bismarck has the lead over Legacy at the half.
We might see our first game where each team has 100 this year. There's a possibility there. That is a sprint, not a marathon. Tough to keep up both teams there. with those two teams offensively, so prolific, so many options for Legacy and Bismarck High.
Minot High in the lead by 12 over Williston. Second half. Try to pick up a victory next.
Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
Approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
Today's broadcast, high school basketball on the PSP Network, brought to you by Minot State University. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Over 100 areas of study at Minot State. You'll earn the degree for the career you desire. Be seen, be heard, be you at MSU. That's Minot State University. Bryce, every time he sees a Minot State basketball player in attendance today, he pointed it out. There are a lot here and a lot of other red in the crowd here at Minot High. Hopefully they show up at the Dome tomorrow against University of Mary.
Big game tomorrow versus Mary. You'll be on the call, I know.
I have a voice then.
I'll be at home, watching from the couch.
Second half underway here at Magic City Campus Gymnasium, and it starts with a Williston turnover.
I'm going to be very intrigued. Our broadcast tomorrow with Bishop Ryan and R.E. Demers in the boys' side.
I think that one's an evening start still.
I believe so. Have to double
you can
check.
maybe catch 2 games in the Dome and then just walk across the street to the Den.
That is a good Saturday.
Yeah, there you go. 3 by Jalen Gunville is good, and we're back to the 3-point shooting for Minot High.
Only really, really good shooters get that kind of soft touch off the back iron. First points of the ball game for Gunville.
Contact there as Ergens puts up a shot. Doesn't matter. Gets it to go.
I think Trueblood might have got a little piece of that, and it still went in.
Shanahan into the lane. St. Charles up with the rebound. He might just push this all the way to the basket. Oh, and then kicks it out to Jackson Janot. Nice fake. Shots up and in.
Janot is into the scoring column for the Coyotes. That's his first made bucket.
And the ball punched away by Ergens. This is a live ball. Look at the hustle here. Woo! And he's going to get the score.
The motor, the effort of Ergens. Lead is down to 8 here. Great activity for Williston here to start this second half.
Gonna put that one on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay reel. Jordan, after missing out on that loose ball, misses out on the 3 ball. Now Ergens go again. Gonna get a foul before the shot on Trueblood.
I love
Bryce,
that.
Hustle 101. Let's go to class.
Look at this.
Well, we missed the whole thing. All right, how about replay 101? I'll go to that.
Replay 101, yeah. But, I mean, the effort of Ergens. And then how about this? The 3rd foul on Oakley Trueblood. Being aggressive, attacking him.
So now we're going to get the offensive foul against Rivlin. Drawn by Ludwig.
First person, first foul.
46-38, Minot the lead. Shanahan on the drive and one.
I love that little emotion afterwards. The N1 opportunity. We know Shanahan's game. Get in the lane. Finish through some contact.
Kind of needed a play like that, did Minot?
Yeah, big time.
Kind of sense Williston picking up some momentum to start the second half. That Janot 3, the Ergens fast break, and a 3-point play from Patrick Shanahan. Can the Coyotes keep up this offensive pace? Well, Ludwig making it difficult.
Winchesky is into the game here. That's his first minutes here in this one, off the bench here.
Get the ball to Ergens. What's he going to do with it? Try and drive past Archer. The putback. 0 for 2 there.
Ergens' activity, though, and his motor has been great find.
Alex Winchesky into the game and into the box score.
Great find in transition there. Winchesky, immediate impact off the bench.
Going back to Ergens, I think you just keep letting him work here. Janot, and he's pushed on the shot. Or maybe anyone on the floor in Williston. The goal here, just drive to the basket, get yourself to the line.
Yeah, Ergens did a good job. Even his second effort, he's got a number of offensive rebounds in this ball game.
Jackson Janot hits the first of 2 free throws. Senior guard. Got them both. Jordan jumps into the middle of the floor, finds Ludwig on the opposite side of the lane.
That's great cut there. I talk about it quite a bit, Owen, moving without the basketball. Great find. Jordan to Ludwig.
Lob it into Leonardi. A little shot fake, gets the defense to fly by, and Will Leonardi has a bucket.
His second of the ball game, 4 points for him. You love that. Stay patient, get the defender to fly by.
Lead still at 11 for Minot. Jordan spins towards the baseline, another find, it's Ludwig. Back-to-back possession.
You see at Jordan, his ability to just beat his defender off the dribble. Once again, it looks like a replay, Owen. Ludwig cutting to the middle of the lane.
Janot from the block, that one's off.
They got numbers here, Owen.
Gunville, though, will hold it up. Skip past Jordan. Another attack and kick. This time to Taven Archer, set up for 3. Rolls off. Five minutes into the second half, 55-44 Minot on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Baseline cut to Matensi St. Charles on the dish from Chance Rivelin. Watch on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Did Minot step inbounds before going out of bounds?
Yeah, I believe he stepped before delivering the basketball there. So quick turnover. Now they're going to go back to Oakley Trueblood here with 3 fouls at the 13:01 mark.
Lob it up to Leonardi.
Great move.
Through a lot of swatting at the basketball, Leonardi keeps his focus on the hoop.
Leonardi using his size, the strength there. 6 points this evening.
Travel on Shanahan. Well, this run continues for the Coyotes. This is the prime opportunity before it gets too late for Williston to get this as close as they can.
I think you've got to try and if Leonardi, get him on the block and try and get into the body, try and get that fourth foul on Trueblood if you can anyway.
Looking in for Ergens, hand in the passing lane for Shanahan. He'll look out for Jordan. Had an open look for three, but it was from quite a distance and was quite short. A foul on Ludwig after the shot.
Great spurt here by Williston, a chance to get into this lead a little more, sitting at just 9 now, down to single digits.
We keep asking the question, what's the group that's going to work for Williston from kind of this point of the season on? I think you're looking at him right here. This is a chance to be Williston's 5. Obviously Rivlin missing from this group, but there's a steal by Minot. Look up the floor for Shanahan. He'll finish the fast break, score.
Yeah, great find, Shanahan. 13 points here. See what he does so well, so explosive.
St. Charles, I think he wanted to shoot that and then at the last second passed it.
He had Leonardi wide open too on the roll.
Shanahan trying to get things done in the lane, gets his own rebound and won't get the putback shot. Williston able to come away with the ball. Tolman going to bring it up the floor. He's going to put up a shot too, but short. Couple opportunities there for Williston to slow down the pace again. They still trail by 11.
Coach Pratt's thinking the same thing. He's saying, let's run our set.
Trueblood short corner, it's good.
It's the part of his game that I don't think we talked, that mid-range game, just that ability to elevate over defenders, soft touch.
Steal by Shanahan. 2-on-1 with Jordan. Shanahan's going to keep it himself. And the left-handed layup goes in. And with Williston's offensive and defensive run coming to an end, Minot sprints out to the 15-point lead of their own. 10:37 to go, second half, time on the floor. You're watching WDA basketball on the PSP Network.
Your day with goodness that tastes as amazing as it feels. At Blissful Bee Juicery, we serve fresh, cold-pressed juice and smoothies. Nature's best in every sip. Nourish yourself with our vibrant acai bowls with fresh fruit and granola, power bowls, protein balls, hummus, parfaits, and carrot cake. Blissful Bee Juicery. Pure, simple, blissful. Now in 2 locations on North and South Broadway.
Today's broadcast of high school basketball on the PSP Network made possible by friends at BSN. They create exclusive personalized solutions for North Dakota high school and collegiate programs. From custom equipment, uniforms, and coaches apparel to fan wear, branding, and more, they do it all. Contact your local BSN sales pro today in Western North Dakota. (61-46) the lead for Minot High. Calendar flips to January, and it's non-stop conference games from here until the West Region tournament begins in Bismarck. And for these two teams, a lot of uncertainties about where this season might end up. Pick up a big early season win this evening after the holiday break.
Yep, that's a moving screen.
Gonna get that one against Cervantes.
Trying to free up Rath there. He knew it too. He had that guilty look. Nice little answer here by Minot High. Got to 9, a quick 6 from them. Now looking to extend it some more.
And Williston brings out this stretch out zone defense. It put a lot of pressure on Minot, but it leads to open shooters. Oakley, Trueblood the miss. Alex Winchesky able to rebound out of that zone.
You said it, Owen. That's the other thing. Kind of your ability to rebound in the zone there offensively. Wincheski, nice putback.
Kendor, a little too much there to get past Wincheski. Shanahan, and one opportunity.
You see the recovery. I know he got the foul, but Kendor is elite quickness. I know Shanahan is kind of caught up to Shanahan, and he fouls him there, though, but he's one of the quickest guards in the WDA.
Chance at 3 for Shanahan. Doesn't get it this time. Minot's ability to take a 19-point lead that quickly after Williston got it down to 9. Big part of the second half, sealing a win for the Magicians. Fell to 1-1 in conference play the last time we saw them before Christmas against Bismarck High on this very floor. Inbounds pass is lost. Wincheski looks up for Archer, but traveled before getting the pass away.
Give us a little update from the capital city, from the Carl Guard. Bismarck 72, Legacy 55. So Bismarck creating a little separation in the second half.
Williston would probably get the reference, but distance running, I mean, somebody's going to set a pretty good pace, and Legacy has fallen off of it in the middle of that 1600.
Speaking of pace, Owen, West Fargo Horace 88, West Fargo 67. What a second half by Horace in that one. Trailing at the half.
Yeah, an offensive foul there against Kendor. There was a lot of confused looks on the court.
I'm a little confused
from
too,
both teams.
Charlie Moore, one of the best in the business here.
There's Taven Archer for 2.
That's just great ball movement. Finding Archer underneath. 6 points in the ball game.
Mile High is just getting what they want right now. They lead 67-46. And Williston continues to trouble holding on to the basketball. Once again, they've totally switched up the lineup. How about that shot from Noah Rath?
A little circus from Rath there. See the athletic ability.
Wincheski always finds a way to the basket, and then Archer accidentally trips over Cervantes. Cervantes said, I did absolutely nothing. I was just laying on the ground, but that is a foul these days. If you lay down and you're in the way.
I'm going for the ball, too. I'm not the biggest guy.
That is the third on Cervantes.
Great pass.
Jordan won't get the call, won't get the points. And Archer steals that one away, ends up out of bounds. Stays with Coyotes.
Little conversation with the officials there. Drew Jordan wanted a call, but play on.
Oh, wide open, Justin Ergens. Oh.
Just too hard off the window.
Offensive there against Jordan. Oh, no, sorry, that was against Trueblood.
Going to be Trueblood trying to get some positioning. Fourth foul. I'd leave him out there. I think this is something, it's a struggle, I think, in the game. You got to learn to play with foul trouble. I mean, you do, and I think it's something the kids struggle with. I'd leave him out there and say, Oakley, you cannot pick up your fifth. Whatever you got to do, you got to go straight up. Like
St. Charles for 2. Now, there's going to be a lot of games where Trueblood is going to be asked to play a significant amount of minutes, like the Bismarck High game, and games where he's going to get into the foul trouble pretty fast, and as one of the most dependable scorers. He's on the sideline now as the Magicians have a somewhat comfortable 17-point lead with 7.5 minutes to go. Rivland got it from downtown.
I like that. Just ready to shoot it there in the double figures. He has 11.
Rivland has been the leading scorer for Williston just about every game they've played this year. Jordan looking for Ludwig, finds Janot. Wearing a Williston jersey. Thought about a handoff there instead. St. Charles ran away. Rebounding and turnovers for Williston was the key in this one. First half they kept up with Minot, but this second half, actually lately, has been a bit of a struggle in those departments. 3 from Archer. Will be rebounded by the offense to a Shanahan 3. Got it from the corner.
It's been the Shanahan show here in the second half. 12 points in the second half, 20 for the ball game.
There's Ergens, the floater for the mid-range goes. Planning Team Financial Advisor, Shots Crossroads post-game show on the way. We'll talk with the Sport Clips MVP, named the Magic City Home Leisure move of the game. Minot up 15. So 5.5 left. Shanahan carries it into the lane. The show goes on for Patrick Shanahan. And we will have a timeout on the floor. Take a break. First International Bank and Trust brings it to you.
There's pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
First International Bank and Trust, a full-service, family-owned, independent community bank built to the bond between their employees and customers. Founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North and South Dakota. Find them online at fibt.com. 3 timeouts left for both teams. Final 5 minutes of the basketball game. There's 2 and 1 for Will Leonardi.
Nice second half for Leonardi. There you see his game, the strength. It's the physicality, get it up on the glass, get rewarded for an and 1 opportunity.
From the ServPro free throw line, 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians at ServPro. A miss, but an offensive rebound punched away by the Magi. They missed it earlier today. The Magets picked up a win over Williston, 70-45, behind a huge second half performance. 29 points in the game for Lily Bell, and even in just a couple minutes, Maggie Fricky was able to get in double figures in her return to the court for Minot High. Inbounds pass stolen by Taven Archer. He'll give it up to Trueblood, and there's the jam today for Oakley.
Archer, we gotta maybe get a little recruiting, get Coach Hendershot saying, I need a wideout out here, Archer. Can you play? What can we do to get you on the football field?
Lob it up to Leonardi. He'll score, and he's going back to the free throw line. Let's rewind a little bit. Watch this Trueblood dunk.
I think that's 5 on. No, that's on Gunville. and 1 opportunity. How about Leonardi here in the second half? He's now into double digits with 10.
A missed free throw, though. Trueblood can't corral the rebound.
What do you think? You think Archer could play a little slot receiver, maybe?
I think so.
Yeah. You get Drew Jordan out there, too.
Remember, Bryce, some people, there's other fall sports.
I know.
We've said this about some players.
I get it. I'm just
Soccer,
saying.
quite the
I'd
sport.
come up, if I'm Coach Henderson, I'd be here giving my best recruiting pitch I got, saying, hey, guys.
Cross country is a thing.
Absolutely. I got to try, though. I'd give it the effort.
74-61, Minot. The BNC National Bank scoreboard got another foul. Away from the ball on Leonardi. That'll be free throws coming up. Bonus for Oakley Trueblood. Or is it Drew Jordan?
I'm not sure who.
Well, the referees weren't confused. I was. Oakley decided to do the camp out at the free throw line. Yeah, it's got to be me.
Get you to the foul line.
Missed the free throw, but again, this time it's Williston can't get the rebound. I'll be back on the air tomorrow on the PSP Network. Our Redeemers and Bishop Ryan, they met up 4 times last year. It'll be the first of what could be another 4 this season.
Remember how fun those games were to call last year?
I was looking
You and
back
I were
on them.
spoiled. We
broadcasted 2 championship games, a district championship, a region championship. And we saw 3 overtimes. Just an incredible late game sequence to force overtime in the district tournament.
Yeah, you posted it. I saw you.
Yeah.
You had a nice little post yesterday. Some end of the year games we were lucky enough to be involved in.
Shanahan, he's going to drive. And back to the free throw line goes Patrick Shanahan.
I don't know how you stop that. He hits ahead, he hits downhill that first step, and it's his body control. You see the body control getting to his left hand.
First of 2 for Shanahan is good. Northern Plains Heating and Air helps to bring you today's basketball game. New installation, upgrades, and all your furnace and AC needs. Call Dylan today at 222-2155 at Northern Plains Heating and Air. Go to northern-plains.com. Free throws again for Shanahan, makes both. 76-61 Magicians on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Janot to Rivlin, the 3.
4th made 3 of the game for Chance Rivlin. He is got 14 points here tonight for Williston.
Archer into the lane. St. Charles. Oh, score on the other side. Timeout Williston. And we will step aside as well. 3:08 left. 78-66 Minot the lead. They've kept a 12-point distance on the Coyotes in the second half.
We realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Planning Team Financial Advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame show is next. Shots Crossroads is postgame headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Get filled up on their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Team buses are always welcome at Shots Crossroads.
Got an update, Owen. 5 minutes left. Second half, Bismarck High 99, Legacy 63. Wow.
And catch the rest of that game on the PSP network.
I don't, the weapons and that Jordan Wilhelm has on that Bismarck High team.
Here's
Great
Jordan
pass.
on the pass from Shanahan. Nice find by Pat. You know, Dallas Hanson and I, we got to watch Bismarck High firsthand here at Magic City Campus Gymnasium before the break. And early in the season, there's been an absence of scoring from Kalik Austin, a guy who was expected coming in to be the leader of the offense. And somehow, some way, it's working even with that. He's doing a lot of other things. He's doing a lot of other things right, but once Kalik comes along in that Bismarck High team, oh, everybody watch out.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Coach Wilhelm, you got to be ecstatic. You got a guy like Kalik Austin that is struggling, you know, in these beginning parts. I'm not sure about his performance tonight, but I mean, Weston Scott has looked fantastic. I don't know if there's a player that's improved more than Artie Carlo. I can't think of anyone. His jump, what he's done to elevate his game.
Three from Oakley. True Blood is good. A couple late buckets here from Minot. Their lead is up to 17 again.
It's 20 on the evening for Oakley True Blood. Very impressive. He's battled foul trouble all night.
Ergens outside the lane. Speaking of that Bismarck High team, Williston will see them coming up. A few short, about a week and a half.
The talent in the West, it just seems like, kind of ask yourself each year, can it get any better? And it just, I mean, from top to bottom. Ooh, a little timeout transition there.
Didn't want to see another Oakley jam.
Look at that, though. You love that. He's giving his teammates high five. And some of the bench guys come in. I love that. I already threw one down.
Okay, well, he's 1 for 2 on the dunks today. Finish above 50%.
Why you got to bring up the one he missed, though? Why you got to bring that up?
I'm just saying.
I'm going to tell him.
Make 2 if you missed 1. I don't know. If I could dunk, I'd.
Parker Fertel into the ball game, a name we called a number of times on the gridiron this season. They really want him to shoot it.
Remington Anderson also in the game. 3 by Winchesky. He's missed. There is Ludwig with the putback.
Ludwig, some really nice minutes here tonight. 8 points. It's his activity.
2 charges taken.
2 charges.
That's the stat Dean Winchesky would talk about the most. 18 seconds left, and we've got a few more free throws just to the end of this one.
You follow Coach Winchesky on X?
I have now.
I read him every day. I can't get enough.
Offensive rebound, but no putback there.
Must follow.
And Minot High will dribble out the final 10 seconds. 87-68, Minot bounces back with a WDA win after that loss to Bismarck High. They'll get set for a road trip to Jamestown next week. Then your final 87-68 Magi. Our post-game show starts up after this commercial break.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Carson. Thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
For those who dream big, Ackerman Estvold is here with the latest tools and innovations to design smart. Our team of architects and engineers carefully plan every step of construction, making it possible to build bold. And most importantly, we know how valuable it is to give back, ensuring our communities continue to thrive for generations to come. That's Ackerman Estvold.
Welcome into the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show on the PSP Network. 87-68 Minot High gets the win. We're joined right away by our Sport Clips MVP in this one, Patrick Shanahan. Thank you for joining us. Win against Williston today. You guys brought the defensive pressure early, got matched by some defensive pressure, and just like in the girls' game, a big second half. What was your takeaway from post-halftime today?
Yeah, at halftime, we just had to come together, and we weren't communicating on the defensive side, so halftime we just got together and was like, we need to talk. If we're going to win this game, it's got to be on the defensive part.
What's it like? It's always interesting we talk about it a lot, the Christmas break, the time off. I mean, you guys haven't played since the 19th, I think it was. Like, how is it handling that, managing all that?
Yeah, it was good to get a game off like one of these teams today because we needed a team like this to just give us some pressure and humble us because we came into the game just like not ready, just not locked in, and halftime we came together and we were like, come on, let's go get this.
I want to talk about just the transition game. It seems like it's always just timely. I feel like Coach Brandt maybe tell you to slow down sometimes, but it's just, you know, the opportunity when to get out, get transition, you dish it, you're finishing at the rim well. Coach Brandt, is it kind of a communication thing, or is it just you just feeling it, I'm going to the rack,
yeah,
Coach? If you yell at me, whatever.
Yeah, he just tells me, like, if you see the opening, he knows I can go get it. But at the end of the day, I got to be smart and run the offense at the point guard should be. So, yeah.
How was your New Year? Did you do anything fun?
Yeah, I was with a lot of family and
awesome.
Came together from Florida, and, yeah, it was fun.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, big second half for Minot High. Congratulations on a good performance, and best of luck the rest of the way, Patrick.
Thank you.
Sport Clips MVP, Patrick Shanahan for Minot High. Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show. Starting up here again, your final score, Minot High 87, Williston 68. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit them online at planningteam.com, helping clients work toward financial freedom. Got some final tallies ready?
Not yet, I don't.
Okay,
I was focused on that interview.
I guess we'll kill some more time
here. My math is not ready, O&P. I apologize to you and the viewers.
Well, coming up in our post-game show, we will take a look at our Magic City Home Leisure move of the game. And we're going to step aside, crunch some numbers.
Made Dakota Square Arco their favorite convenience store. It could be the quality of the Arco fuel, the great selection of snacks, drinks, and convenience items, the amazing touchless car wash, including their monthly car wash club, the clean restrooms, or the free air. Most of all, it's the warm, friendly customer service. See for yourself at Dakota Square Arco, 1520 24th Avenue Southwest in Minot.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
All right, you know what time it is now. Let's take a look at those final scoring numbers from
I'm ready.
Minot and
I
Williston.
promise. I'm ready. All right. Williston side led in scoring by Chance Rivlin. 14 points, including 4 made threes in this one. 4 points for Kendor. 5 for Janot. 2 for Tolman. How about this guy? He was big in the second half. Was Leonardi. He finished with 12. 5 for Lopez Cervantes. Ergens finished with 11. 4 for Rath. St. Charles in the double figures with 10. And 1 from the ServPro free throw line for Harper. On the Magician side, our Sport Clips MVP led all scorers tonight in this one. 24 for Shanahan. He was huge. Oakley Trueblood, we talked about the foul trouble. Very efficient tonight. Finishes with 20. 8 for Archer. 3 for Gunville. 14 for Drew Jordan. Nice game from him tonight. Winchesky with 4 off the bench. 8 for Ludwig. And Brody Johnson, a guy who's earning himself some more minutes. Couple made threes and 6 off the bench. Our final this evening, Minot High 87, Williston 68.
Oh, well, I think we alluded to before these games even began. It's still the holiday break and all of that, and didn't have anything to do all afternoon. Come play an evening game. I think in both games today we saw that take effect in the first 18 minutes. But for Minot High, at least, the second 18 minutes of each game, very, very strong.
You could see it. They got that lead. It was down to 9 in that second half. And then Minot just goes on this 12-2 spurt. Didn't look back. And Shanahan let us know. He just said we weren't really locked in to start. You know, as we were a little lackadaisical on the defensive end and weren't moving the ball around particularly well. And they really, you know, put the pedal on the gas and got going offensively that second half, finishing at the rim. He is one of the best finishers at the rim in the WDA. The way he's elevated, this jump he's taken to this season. Congrats to our Sport Clips MVP, Patrick Shanahan.
As for the Williston Coyotes, they fall to 1-5 overall, 0-3 in the conference. They will have the Mandan Braves coming up next. Saw a lot of players as we expected for Williston. Obviously, Rivlin was huge in the second half. You pointed out, like Leonardi, and your key to the game was find that second score. Well, now in the last 3 games, Williston has kind of had a very different second score. Sometimes it's Kendor, the 7th guy off the bench. Sometimes it's Leonardi. I mean, where does Williston find a good in-between right now?
I think it's got to be Ergens. I do.
Yes,
I really
yes.
like Ergens just because he's a guy not settling out there. You saw it. He got Oakley into foul trouble from the get-go in this one. He doesn't settle. He's downhill. He's attacking the rim. Tremendous offensive rebounder. And I think Leonardi earned a lot of minutes here. He was great in that second half. He's very patient when he's on the block. And then, I think Minot High did do a really good job, I think, defending Rivlin for a majority of the game. But I think Rivlin's got to take a few more shots. I mean, his shot is great. They got to figure out just kind of, scheme to get him a little more open and get him some more looks.
How about we hand out our final award of the day, the Magic City Home Leisure Move of the Game. Find the perfect spa, sauna, or game for your rec room at Magic City Home Leisure, Broadway in Minot, North Dakota. Where are we going with this one?
I got a couple. I'm going to throw 2 out. Shanahan, nice little Euro step when they needed it on that run in the middle of the lane, a little lefty finish, and then got to go with the slam time. Archer finding Trueblood, 2-handed throwdown. Big second half and big win off a long break for Minot High.
A much-needed win after some much-needed rest for the Minot High Magicians. They pick up a victory today over Williston, 87-68. That about does it for our Plan 19 Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show. For our great crew putting on today's show on the PSP Network, Logan Dean on the camera, my color commentator Bryce Gunick, I'm Owen Patterson, repeating your final scores for the final time. Majets pick up the win in Game 1, 70-45. The Magicians the win in Game 2. It's a sweep for Minot High, 87-68 over the Coyotes. Join us tomorrow for some Division B boys basketball from Bishop Ryan as the Lions host the Our Redeemer's Christian School Knights. We'll be back to WDA Hoops the week to follow. Hopefully you'll join us then, but until then, have a good night, everybody.
Follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Ready.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Drop it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.